Well, here we are. We're gonna get underway here with a little thing that I'm currently working on. I'm having some fun, a little bit of streaming here and there, and it's we haven't done one of these in quite some time. So I thought by myself, you know what? Let's be social. Let's hang out with the rest of the community at large, all 80 of you as of right now, and basically, hang out a little bit and have some fun. Whilst I'm trying to let's put it this empire I inherited, which is not too great. So let's try to get a little bit of stuff fixed here as much as we can. Can we at least zoom in on this here fleet? You should be able to. Yeah, okay, cool. And we'll attach bubbles to that as well. Bubbles, of course, for those of you that know, it's the space amoeba that you can capture in distant stars. It's a rather cool little event chain, and yeah, it's pretty fun. I should probably rename that. Appropriate name. There we go. Much better. And we'll just rename this as well. Perfect. So, gotta get this party underway. Hey, ASpec, how about not destroying entire planets? This live stream? Oh, well, I'm not particularly in a case where I can actually do that sort of thing. So, ASpec, are you happy with the destroyed dreams of your fellow YouTuber war contestants? One thing you guys kind of need to realize about the whole YouTube war thing is what you're seeing is only a very small overview of the actual events of the game in general. Basically, there's actually, I think we recorded, like, I want to say like 20 hours worth of material. And a lot of that stuff obviously never made it to air because it gets edited down quite a lot. So there's a lot of things that we currently cannot talk about. Let's just get rid of this and build you here and get how much minerals do I have? Not nearly enough. What else are we? We are fanatic xenophobes and materialists. Efficient bureaucracy. That's fine. So, damn, YouTube wars are fun to watch, though. Yeah, they are definitely fun to watch. I had a lot of fun doing them, actually, so that's always good. We're just waiting for a couple people to join here in the lobby. Let me just quickly put this thing on here as well. Yeah, the stream will continue shortly, of course. So that's something we want to keep in our minds. Let's put some background music on here whilst we wait so that the game can actually continue. Let's take a look here. What are people talking about here? Never been this early to a live stream before. Well, that's interesting. Examine 2 hours, please make sure that you school always goes first. Please make sure that you go and do that first, of course. Will it be available on your channel later? What are you referring to? This live stream? Yes, I would think so. The YouTube Wars last episode of Season 6 is already available, so that one is right there as well. Of course, we're also kind of sort of celebrating the fact that the Discord server has over 1,200 people that you can join. Hey, ASpec, which sci-fi universe is your favorite? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, sorry, somebody just told me that I still have the wrong game listed here. Which sci-fi universe is your favorite? Well, recently I've been thinking quite a lot. I've been enjoying the Expanse universe quite a lot, but in general, which one do I enjoy? I really like the Babylon 5 universe because it's relatively rooted in reality, and it's also the game that is the most it's also the TV show that is the most like Stellaris. It's sci-fi universe in general, though. I would have to go with Ian Banks's sci-fi universe of The Culture, because it is quite good how it's all constructed. Tucker Kearney, Aspen, I am a big fan, and this is my first live stream. Cool. What is your favorite aspect about? That's clever. Aspect Space T. That's very clever. So yeah. The favorite thing about Stellaris as of right now. The fact that I've kind of talked about this at length as well. That Stellaris in general, to me, as a sci-fi universe, is basically an empty canvas that can be drawn anything can be drawn on it. Let's put it that way. Which basically means you can literally do anything with it, and that basically makes it a true sandbox. So, which is great, and that's basically one of the things. Has anybody really been far has decided to use even go want to do look more like yes. When is the video on the research cache coming out? It's pending, really. It's difficult to spawn because it does come out of L gates, which is a little bit difficult to deal with. I've got a couple of situations where I can play around with it, but in all honesty, there's not a lot of stuff with the enigmatic cylinder that is really applicable, to be honest. Mainly because the enigmatic cylinder by itself is relatively simple. What I do want to do is do a video on the closed wormhole space that has the Shroud planet in it. So I use some Halo mods for Stellaris because I love the Halo universe. That's good. Pre or post 343 Studios? It's an important question asked there because Bungie and all that jazz, pretty good. Alright, just waiting for this multiplayer match to get underway. I'll be moving house soon as well, and once all that stuff is out of the way, I'll put up a green screen so we can do all this stuff properly. Right now, I'm literally sitting in my trainers, as in my what's the technical term for this again?
Lobby?
No, I'm talking about the stuff that I'm wearing around my pants.
America calls them sweatpants.
Sweatpants. These are not sweatpants. Joggers. Anyway, let's get this party underway. Let's take a look here. We're still unpaused, so we're moving.
4 minutes.
We're starting in 4 minutes. All right, so in the meantime, let's take the opportunity to just have a look at our empire here and see what we can do with this. We are tiny. Everybody around us is gigantic, which is obviously not great. These dudes don't like us very much. This is the United Colonies of Kobol, which are happen here as well. And whilst we're waiting in the lobby, we can't actually do anything, sadly. So we're just pimp some other stuff first, which is always good. Which endgame crisis would you say is the hardest? I would go for contingency, really. Contingency is one of the most difficult ones to deal with because it can pop up at random locations, so you can't really prepare for it, unlike the Unbidden, which, as well as the Scourge, which concentrated basically at one point. Of course, the Scourge arrives in like 4 or 5 different systems, but the Unbidden with their tag your it strategy and then completely purifying planets is obviously not great either, but contingency in general is very hard because it's actually fairly well developed and it's got multiple stages on it as well. So, are you playing with mic effects? No, this is actually what my voice sounds like. Alright. So, can I join? Sadly, I think we're already completely booked.
If they want to join, they need to join a Discord.
Did his voice get deeper? He's revealed his true nature. I would say that my favorite is Bungie, and my favorite Halo is Reach because of all the armor and customization that you can do. Well, totally not robots. Did my headphones go? Can you check the stream, Nikki, to see whether or not I've gone robotic on broadcast?
This is it.
Listen to it.
Okay.
Alright.
What am I listening for?
I don't know whether or not my voice is completely foobar or not. ASpec actually looks like Thanos.
What the hell?
What? What?
That is weird.
What's going on? I don't have any filters running.
Like you're kind of slowing?
Slowing?
It's like it's like dropped your tone down. You sound like a jazz singer.
Well, it's time for J2 205 with your favorite songs.
It sounds like your pitch is dropped.
My pitch is dropped. Interesting. Well, I'm not running any filters, so I'm not dropping any frames. So that's the thing. Skynet's taken over.
What the hell? You do. It's weird.
Interesting. Quickly gonna restart the stream, BRB. All right, with a little bit of luck, that should have fixed the issue. I don't know whether or not what happened there. But apparently I sounded like Neil deGrasse Tyson for a solid 5 minutes there. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because Neil... all right, it's good now? All right, cool. Yeah, I had to plug and unplug and replug my microphone, so...
We started.
No, we're not. There's a hot join player coming in. Rip Robo ASpec. Man, Robo Spec was a thing back in the day. Back when I used to do commentary on the video games in the esports industry. What? Sounds like he was inhaling nitrous and then talking. Well, nitrous oxide? Wouldn't that? What's the one that makes your voice deeper? Okay. Let's be xenophobic. It's really in this year. But that song came out in 2017. What did you commentate? It was Unreal Tournament 2004. A little bit of Supreme Commander, a little bit of Call of Duty, a little bit of Counter Strike. So good times, good times.
ASpec ain't even playing. I don't even know what about.
Can you confirm the rumors that you play Stellaris on the throne rather than the gaming chair? I actually stand and flick my fingers. It's a far more effective way of doing things. It also keeps things nicely balanced, as it should be. So that's good. Is it nitrous? Okay. Well, yeah, you probably shouldn't drink. You probably shouldn't inhale too much nitrous because it will probably kill you. So try not to do that at home, kids. Don't do drugs, I think, is the most important one here. Now, in the meantime, if you consider joining the Discord channel, check the video description below. For more details, join us directly and come hang out. We're going to have a good time. There's about 1,200 people in said Discord as of right now, so that's kind of cool. So let's actually turn the music volume up a little bit. There we go. Oh, it's the bouncy version of the song as well. ASpec makes a Thanos reference and my life is now complete. Well, yeah, sulfur hexafluoride. Is that what it is? How do we get in the next event? You come on towards Discord, and there's a priority list for people that are subscribers or at least sponsors on the channel.
Yeah, we will set up a gilded calendar event, and people in the Discord can join that event.
They wouldn't hear that. But basically, what you can do is there's a secret channel that for sponsors only, and then people basically get priority if you're in that. So for $4.99 a month, you can join, and we do all sorts of things. Like couple like last weekend I was in Brazil. Before that, we played like a 6-hour session of Factorio, so that's nice. Obviously, we're doing a little bit of Stellaris today, etc. So it's pretty good stuff. 1.9 or 2.0 plus. This is 2.1.1. This is free for all, basically. So is we sponsor you, we can get in. Yes, maybe. Alright, cool. So it would appear the game is basically ready. The game should be starting about 7 minutes ago. I'm not entirely sure why that is. Unrestricted rewards, food stockpiling. We should set that to balanced, just to make sure our economy grows. Native interference. We cannot do that, sadly. Initial border status. Are you cooperating with Paradox? Do they tell you about plans? They don't tell me jack shit. Absolutely nothing. There is nothing they tell me, which is, on one hand, a good thing. On the other hand, I would consider it a bad thing. But let's put it this way: I do not really have any sort of what's this equivalent? Synth envy, no immigration, signing any migration. Okay, strong alone. Giant massacre. Interesting. No, but no, I do not actively participate with Paradox's internal development cycle. Let's put it that way. It's not something that I am part of, nor is it any thing that I want to be part of. So, because I already have too much to do in my day-to-day job as it is. So, it's not something that I'm particularly keen on. My God, this game is laggy. That is pretty bad. That is pretty bad indeed. Okay, so you are going over here, and let's build another outpost over here. Okay, Autocaton Monument. I just call it Monument because I don't know how to pronounce that. We have some pirates. Interesting. Okay, do we actually have any admirals here? No, we don't. Okay. You might not answer this, but in my game, I invaded primitive species, but will not grow on the planet. It's a Gaia world. What do I do? Purge them all. Purge them all where they stand. They deserve nothing less. Okay, so do we? How are our neighbors? Who are our neighbors?
Just to let you know,
Mm.
you may have been rumbled,
Okay.
and they are all frantically panicking.
Oh no. So the joke here is that these guys we're playing with did not initially know that I was going to be playing with them, which obviously would make for a really funny experience. However, sadly, this is not really something that's going to happen. All right, cool. So we need to.
Time to get a non-aggression pact with Dickon.
Okay. Little bit of unemployment here. Let's get some food over here. Removing this this reassembled ship shelter over here just for a little bit more coverage because the adjacency points here are a little bit on the bad side. So make ASpec memes while watching ASpec. Nice indeed. Toth Patrol. No Twitch tots, please. Okay, thanks.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's the rules.
Okay, so
That's me.
do I
You're
have
not allowed to attack me.
do I have any
You're ganging up on me.
do I have any players around me? Yes, I do. Okay, so hello there. Okay. No, oh, okay. Apparently I'm also in the Federation, which is on the other side of the galaxy, which has its interesting scenarios. Okay, played by Cobra Tank. Do I have a trade deal? Let's just try to get a trade deal, shall we? Because I'm hilariously behind everybody in this particular scenario. I just want to make that 100% clear that it's right now. Let's put it this way: not in a good place right now. We accept your proposal. Angry brain suckers. How clever. Kick from Federation. Let's not do that. I want to get as many research deals going on as possible. It's very important that we do, because we are very far behind in the tech situation. So we wanna make sure that that doesn't happen. Come on, go away. Okay, so madness, accept. Okay. Okay. Lempo. Okay, who are you? So offer trade deal with these guys. Let's get a trade deal going on. Oh, they are. What do we get out of this? Oh god, they are so far behind us. They are basically garbage. Oh, they're an OPM. That's why. You should have joined the Fallen Empire. My empire is still alive. Kill those things. Which border mechanic is bad? Like, I believe it takes more strategy, like the 1.9. Pre 2.0, like the whole blobby stuff was not really my thing at all. I do think that the decision to turn stuff into as it is right now is basically the best way of dealing with this. AI is allowed. Science without borders. Don't I have synth envy? I don't have any robots anywhere? Let me have a look here. No. Cannot build robo-pops. That is annoying. Why are we researching Elgate's insights? The Therium power plant, please. Starbase capacity. What else can we get? Let's go for all the cheap stuff. Let's get all that stuff out of the way. There we go. Let's max you out immediately. Good. Hey, ASpec, could you take a look north of the Holy Hebrew League? Because I played that last week and I wonder how my guys are doing. The Holy Hebrew League. Where are you? I don't know where they are. Oh, there they are. Okay, so here you go. They are currently being played by AI and they don't like us very much. So, yeah. A diplomatic assault by Ex Machina. They are a rogue defense system. Well, that is highly unfortunate. They're right below us as well, so... Let's, how far ahead are they of us? Oh, good lord. They are overwhelming in every single scenario. Plus, they are basically going to destroy us if we don't play our cards right. Yeah, let's move you over here. Okay, that's fine. Let's get some... we're food-wise, we're okay. Let's get a little bit more energy and some minerales. You currently cannot afford any more energy stuff. That's all fine. Let's take a look at our edicts. Capacity overload is available, but sadly not the stuff that we want. We got a lot of influence. We just don't have the minerals to back it up. Okay, that is some dudes here. What's this? Federation member has been kicked. Angry Banesuckers has been kicked from the Federation. That is unfortunate. Well, let's see whether or not we can fix this issue. Okay, building all this stuff. That's good. Our civilian ships are just doing all of this stuff. You're going down here. We got a single gate down here. You I do not know, but we'll set you to auto explore. And you, we need to make sure that we actually know what's in some of these locations. Not entirely sure why they're taking this route. Oh, it's less jumps. Obviously. Okay. Let's take a look at our expansion planner. We can add a couple more planets for it. Modifiers. That's the biggest one. Titanic life. That's not that great. This seems to be pretty decent. Where is this? It is within my territory. That's good. It's janky. Cobalt is in there. So this planet has... Okay, we need some more minerals before we can actually pull that one off. What do you think of the CGM mods for Stellaris? Or have you even played them? I have no idea what CGM mods even are. So, sorry. I can't really help you with that. I should probably turn that off. Yes, much better. Okay, you Xeno scum and all that jazz. Taken care of. Okay. So we need minerals. Minerals right now is what we are definitely lacking. So let's get down to business. Let's start building as many of these mineral patches as we can. As soon as we can. You're just building this starbase, right? Yes. Okay, so...
Incoming transmission.
Yeah, I will get to that shortly. Just need to get these friggin' mineral stations. What do you want?
Wow.
Yeah, sure. I'll take some minerals.
Sick bird.
Anomaly found.
A hard anomaly. I was not going to touch that for now. Hey, ASpec, do you like jazz? Well, I do like Chicago.
Do you like jazz?
No. Bad. You've been banned. I'm trying to figure out what's going on this planet.
Gilded is the
Interesting.
way that we set up our sessions.
Let's get some more minerals. Food is becoming a small problem, as is our economy. He says, just as he gets production targets. We have some martial law issues here.
Not new, unfortunately.
Well, at least everybody is willing to trade, stuff with me, so that's always nice. Let's get down to business and get these star bases up and running. basically start filling in this this entire area. For some reason, we have territory over here and here. I don't even want to know how much that costs influence-wise, which is not great. Shield technology is good. Cold fusion reactor. What is cheap? Sentinel point defense. Up is down. Oh, really? Interesting. Gravitational shift, sputtering, then dying energy, disturbing thought. We get a bunch of stuff out of it, so that's nice. A decent ocean world over here. Let's build ourselves another construction ship, and let's take a look at our... Not entirely sure what's going on here, but sure.
System survey complete.
So this one needs to have an upgrade. We need to get more trading hubs. Arcarian Divine's Empire. I have no idea what that is. Divine's Empire. I don't know. Where is this? There's some chroniclers over here. Mari, Beldros. Hey, the chroniclers. They want to get some pops. I will give you some pops. That's fine. That basically means that in the long term, they will give me a lot of resources. Enforcers. Sacred Lenin's banner. Alright. Fair enough. Could you please stop doing that? That's great. Alright, very easy. It's good. Space Gardens. I don't even know what's going on there. Alright, cool. So we got some minerals now that we can use to upgrade our economy with, which is
Our ships have been upgraded.
it's something that is desperately needed, to say the least. Some minerals over here. Okay, so for some reason this system has a size as a 4 mineral system, 4 mineral planet in here, but for some reason it was never mined, which is kind of weird, because that would be the #1 goal for mining, at least from my point of view. And we lost a scientician. Let's get you a roamer here. Ooh, frozen in time. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. And this construction ship, where are you? Okay, so almost there. No atmosphere to life. The city has been frozen in time for millennia, and we get a bunch of social science out of it. That's great. Need to wait for the month to tick over so we can get some resources up. But we're 40 years in, and we're basically in the shape of an empire that would be only 20 years in, sadly, which is unfortunate. Holy God, an empire. Am I late for the fireworks? ASpec is wrong whenever I play as a human. I always turn out to be warlike and genocidal. Nova Fiction. Galactic Southwest. I think it's this one. Nova Vixen. Sends the report a shipwreck of unidentified. Okay, Star Empire. They like me because I'm a bigot in this game, apparently. I'm just rolling with the traits that I've been given, by the way. Just not that really like that in IRL. Let's go to our fleet manager here. Just add a pile. Like, it's 40 years into the game and we don't even have destroyers, for crying out loud. How crazy is that? Alright, cool. Construction ships. Okay, that's good. Considering we are in a faction, this is actually, or in an alliance, this is actually quite good. Because federal unity will give us a huge bonus. Same thing with Entente cooperation. Sure. The Icarian Divine Empire. The Snuggly Snails Empire. They don't want people to join for some reason. I thought we were all friends. Space friends. Wreckage identified. Yeah, we need those minerals. They can go and suck my... They can suck my digital wiener.
What?
My digital wiener. Alright. Spiritual committee. What the fuck? No empty shells. Allowing... What? What? What's going on here? Nobody is tricked. Is it one day early for Salvage Sunday? This is not Salvage Sunday, I'm afraid. Okay, now our economy is starting to struggle a little bit. It's a jig up. Ooh. a second there, I was like, when did I get a cruiser? But
The person who is the snuggly snails is kindly asking that you don't attack him because next week he
We
will
have
give you
mastered
System
a
D
new
if you
technology.
really want it.
I'm not gonna attack anybody. I'm way too busy trying to recover this shit stain of an empire. Like this is gonna be challenging to say the least, because so far behind. Guess we got a bunch of minerals for it, so that's good.
Construction complete.
Like I don't like this is the same thing. End of the I won't swear.
We have
I
mastered
swear I
a new
won't.
technology.
I won't kill you. I swear they're dead. Okay. So there's still energy in here for energy. So this is the thing, right? I kind of inherited this one. You are an evil man. The laugh, the smile, fun story. They made me like do 15 different laughs over 10 minutes, and they recorded it and then put it in place. It was actually kind of funny. Anyway, ooh, destroyers. About time I got destroyers. 41 years into the game.
Excuse me?
Can you give me a glass of water? That'd be nice. Thank you.
Are you mocking my inability to know the game?
Yes, I am definitely mocking the ability for you to know the game. You've been living here for the last 3 years, woman. You should know something by now. They sure this isn't Salvage Sunday. Well, it's kind of the Discord community related, so I'm gonna go with no. Okay, so ooh, there's a lot of minerals in here. So a lot of energy that I want to tap into. What is this? Did you rinse this? Oh well. They're not gonna declare war on me. I'm in a federation. What's this shit floating in this water?
It's just water.
Yeah, but there's stuff floating inside of it.
It's
What is
bubbles.
this? Is it?
It's just bubbles.
You sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm not gonna poison you. You pay the rent.
This is very true. Well, you pay the rent as well. Well, technically, I'm the one that pays the rent. Yeah. Alien species keep
Construction
procurement.
complete.
Don't really have time for that, sadly. ASpec, will you stream on Twitch? No.
What?
People are asking whether or not I'm going to stream on Twitch, and my answer to that is no.
Construction complete.
Okay. It's just bubbles. Rip ASpec, yeah.
Construction complete.
I wish I had a computer. Then who was phone? Alright, let's just take a look here what we can actually do here ship-wise. What the fuck is this even? I got Blu-ray lasers and disruptors 40 years into the game. Great. Yeah, perfect.
We have
Yes.
mastered a new technology.
Good. And now we can upgrade the fleets. Good.
Our ships
Power
have
plant
been upgraded.
2. That's good.
Construction complete.
Like,
Construction complete.
mm-hmm. Okay, what do we got here? Alright, it's 13. Whoa, hello. Okay, this is a good system. I'll take that. ASpec, do you think it would be cool if we get some space dogs, maybe some space wolves as new portrait? I'm afraid my persona does not really have an opinion about that. Even the Destroyer World Today ASpec needs a cool glass of water every now and then. Yeah, you make sure you hydrate. It's very important you hydrate. Where are these? Okay. So, Bubbles is following. We'll send the fleet over here. It's only 2 jumps out. Clear the pirates and then do whatever. Trent. Okay, it's Kobold. That's not really... They are superior to
Hostile
us.
Xeno fleet detected.
Okay, so we're just moving our vets over at the moment. Jesus Christ, they are slow. Even if fast for some reason. This is taking forever.
One of our stations
Yeah,
is under
so we got one guy called Pays. He is slowing this game down like fucking mad. Nikki, can you talk to them, please, and get rid of,
Pays?
that guy.
Peace.
Yeah.
Right, no problem.
So this is another thing, right? If you're joining the multiplayer game, make sure that you have a network or a PC that can actually handle this sort of thing, because it's kind of important that you do. Okay, let's just make sure this stuff is all done. Potato PC detected. Yeah, like there is some investment necessary there. Genocide is thirsty work. I won't go that far. Alright, so this trading hub is now online.
Mongrels have declared war on each other.
Okay, the Tor Dynasty and the Caldarian Union is now at war. Okay, these are two player nations, funnily enough. So these two are now at war with each other. They got 2 entry points right here. This is an interesting system. These are all interesting systems, actually. The best way of doing this attack, yeah. So the best way these guys, what they can do is probably try to take all of these systems while holding the line here. That's at least what I can think of. Space Garden.
Yeah, if there's a space that's locked.
Sure.
That's free.
Yeah, the game is running. Apparently this is fast. My ships are literally not moving. There we go. Alright, cool. I think we're good now. Okay, good. Oh wow. 42 years in the game and pirates still give me stuff if I kill them. What a joy. Greetings from Italy, ASpec.
System survey.
Domo arigato, as they say in Italy, I believe. Right? Right? Okay. Alright, cool.
ASpec is totally not playing. It's me playing.
Okay, so... Yeah, Nikki is, Ooh, yes! Oh, baby! Oh, yeah! Here we go! Please tell me this is what I think, what it is. Hold on.
I'm very capable of the game all of a sudden. It's fine.
Oh, fuck, that's annoying. For a second I thought that we would get the migrant fleet. The migrant fleet would be amazing right around now. ASpec, that's the way. Buena Serata is right, yes. Yes. Is that Japanese or Domo Regato? I wouldn't know. I've never been to Japan. Research agreement.
Construction complete.
Right, Nikki? I've never been to Japan, right?
We have never been to the land of Japan.
I have never been to Tokyo for 14 days straight. Nope. Never been.
We never wasted our time at Fuji-Q Highlands.
Which Fuji-Q was fun. I don't like. Look, okay. So Fuji-Q is a theme park, a fair distance of outside of Tokyo. I think it's like what, a 90-minute bus ride or something like that. Like, it's a theme park, but it's not known for its Disney-esque design and layout. It is known for some of the most heart-curdling or blood-curdling thrill rides on the planet, including some of the craziest coasters that you can ride on. That's where I spend my YouTube money on, apparently, these days. So, but yeah, I'm a big fan of crazy thrill rides. Remind me to jump out of a plane at some point. ASpec had an orgasm. No, I did not.
Don't do that. AI, naughty AI.
Okay, so you can go over here.
Anomaly found.
Very easy.
It's not playing, it's me. If you want me to vote on your war, negotiate with me.
Okay, we cannot declare rivalry against these guys because they're overwhelming to us because of their fleets. Because somebody never decided to research destroyers.
I need to fix the goddamn hole in my empire.
Well,
I will see what I can do about
you need to fix the goddamn hole in your empire. Interesting. Interesting, yeah. Well, we can. I can't rename the system, sadly, to "Go fuck your own hole," but yeah, that's a bit of a shame. All right, so alien drag race, vroom vroom. Get a bunch of minerals out of that. Actually, no, it's engineering tech. Can you show off the galaxy?
What am I
Oh,
voting
here it
for?
is.
I've got something.
There's an alliance up here, or at least a federation.
I need to vote
survey
yes on
complete.
the Federation, please.
What?
It won't go unless
System
I vote
survey
for it.
complete.
Yeah, sure.
Xenomongrels have declared
Oh
war.
god, I'm at war now. Peacock display psychic potential. Considering I'm a materialist, I kind of get psionics, so it's basically a load of crock.
Totally me.
Yeah. Let's get some more mining stations up and running. Okay, I think we are looking pretty good right now.
Special product complete.
Good. Crystalline entities.
Construction complete.
Crystalline study, I think, is going to give us 82 months. I'm good. For a moment, I thought ASpec was referring to Studio Ghibli's theme park outside of Tokyo. That doesn't even exist yet. I wanted to go there, or we wanted to go there, but it doesn't exist yet. We did go to the Studio Ghibli Museum in Mitaka, which was actually really nice. So apparently, we had to book like 3 months ahead of schedule to actually be allowed to go in there. The long line of unexpected Westerners by the door who did not have tickets.
Long line of disappointment.
Oh yeah, the long line of disappointment, as it was called. I want this system. I want this system called Bead. It's very important that I do. I'm a huge otaku. Okay, so I want this system. Yeah, I saw the new meme.
It's beautiful.
It's quite something. I'm claiming this system and this system because it's important that I do.
Construction complete.
Mainly, I don't want to have my entire empire cut off at some point. Let's take a look at the chat here.
Construction complete.
Okay. Ooh, Betharian. Let's see if we can get a Betharian power plant in there. Yeah, minerals still lacking quite significantly. And this is not a great system. A bunch of other stuff here. Alright, cool. So that's at least taken care of.
I know what you mean. What am I doing?
I've never left the US in my life. Well, the United States is a big country, so I've been to the States a few times. It's pretty decent. At least I've been in California. I don't know if that counts, but experimental subspace navigation is actually great, but I want FTL inhibition. Nobody's stepping a single foot in my empire. Okay, so they have. Okay, so these guys have 3 planets. Their first planet's called Caprica. We got Kobol and Sela, whatever the fuck is. So what I want to do is basically, first of all, I need to have a chat to see if we're actually playing. We are. Okay. Let's commission an art piece. 3,000. That's not going to be enough. So we want to get an art piece basically as soon as we can because of the bonuses we can get out of it.
Construction complete.
This is not well set up, sadly.
Why are you declaring war?
There we go. Okay, getting it forces us to declare war on the. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, they better not fuck it up. Let's put it that way.
Spiritualists all joined together, and one of them was your
White Icarus in the system, so it's a very interesting system. Is it now? I don't have Icarus. I only have Helios.
Construction complete.
Otherwise, I may not have seen it yet. Okay. Let's get these here going. What's this? Non-aggression pact invitation.
Xenomongrels have declared war on each other.
Good. Federal unity is really important in our case. Let's take a look at it. Plus 18 right now. Boop, plus 23. Good. Like, it might not seem like a huge boosts, but It's actually quite significant, especially if we want to get something cool. Right now, enigmatic engineering doesn't really matter to us. It's not useful in any way, shape, or form because we are so far behind. Let's look at the Betharian power plant in here. No. Yeah, I can't really do that. Replace with the Betharian power plants. Goods. That should increase our economy by quite a lot. We've already managed to double our economy in the short time that we have been playing, so that's always good. Okay. We still would like a couple more colonies. When you play an RPG, don't choose ASpec as your GM if you want to support. Hey! I've DM'd before. I'm a DM in my own personal D&D group. If I have the right tools, I will give you a cool adventure. If my only tools are take over giant space monster, you're gonna have a bad time. But yeah, I would like to point out, by the way, that the whole thing regarding the space con and all that stuff, I did not spawn that, nor did I activate it. It's very important that we clear that up right away. Oh, thank God, we can still move here. That's good. Ooh, 4 minutes.
What are you talking about? It's my game. I mean, I play.
He killed us in the water fountain. Oi! Okay. So, story time. Story time. So, ooh, wow. Ooh, this system is this is a smexy system. So, we're playing D&D, right? We're playing like I'm trying to introduce them to baby's first module, and it's just a standard dungeon with a bunch of garbage in it, and I tried to spice it up a little bit. You know, add a couple of things of my own here and there, have a little bit of fun. So there was this big fountain, and originally in the story, all it does was just generate water so that players could replenish themselves, and it added like a bonus trait to them or a buff or whatever. Instead, what I did is that they could insert a stone they found earlier in the dungeon, and then it would start to, the fountain would start to seep a particular fluid that was unidentified. And then they could make a decision whether or not you want to use the identify spell on it, or like check for some stats or whatever, see if anybody even recognized it through rolls or anything like that. So one of the guys in the party is like, "I'ma drink it," and I was sitting there behind my D&D DM board or my DM shield, and I'm thinking by myself, "What? You're going to drink the undisclosed material seeping from this fountain, which just happens to be colored orange as well." Right? So beforehand, I actually made like a little diagram of what it could be, and this was all like there were like 5 options and in like 4 role groups basically. The better the option, the higher the roll, obviously. If you get a 20, you get a certain option. If you get a 1, you get a certain option. You get an 8, you get a certain option, etc. He rolls a 2. He starts drinking it. He gets uncontrolled fire breath, flamethrower breath for 5 rounds, killing the 2 HP scout that was with them to guide them through the ruin. So that was a problem. So yeah, I consider myself a decent DM, but if my party is made of a bunch of idiots that wear their hats, that wear their pants on their hat, they can't do all that much. So next time we're gonna start a new campaign in terms of D&D. I have already planned something out, and it's the starting module is called "Timmy's cat has fallen down the well." And that's all I'm going to say about that.
But you were being full cruelty. Like, they were telling you how excited they were about potentially being able to buy a boat, and you were like, "Oh, they better not go on the water."
Oh, okay. D&D tip number 1: never. If there is a boat, don't go on the boat. Like, there's DMs, like especially DMs like me, are like, they're gonna go on the boat. That means they're gonna go onto the water. That means that a whole quarter of the monster manual that I've never used before, that's full of aquatic creatures, can finally be used. Oh, this seems like a cool one. The Kraken, etc. But all jokes aside, in all honesty, I don't like. I've played some stuff with boats and stuff like that in RPGs and whatnot. It's just boring because you're stuck on a ship. What are you gonna do, right? It's like, oh no, the half elf Flanagan, he's got scurvy. What are we gonna do, etc. So chaotic stupid is a perfectly valid argument. Should have been Gatorade. Yeah. My warlock blew up a library without casting a spell, killing half the party. That sounds like a fun time. I really wanted to play a while back as a wild mage. Wild magic is just hilarious to me. I don't know why. It's just fun. Alright, cool. So, whilst we are talking here, it looks like our empire is finally starting to come along ever so slightly, so that's good. Let's get these mining stations going. Okay, so we have a gateway over here, so that's good. I want to get more mining stations. As many as we can.
So the mid-game crisis is set at 2250.
Okay, so apparently the mid-game crisis is set to 2250. Is that going to impact us in any way? No, it is not. So, because the mid-game crisis is obviously the con, and there is no con, or at least no horde nearby us, so this is not going to impact us whatsoever. And even if it does, we are buffered in behind several other empires as well, so I don't consider this to be a problem in the short term anyway. Will this game include any surprises like spawning ASpec spawning a space dragon in another player's territory, or taking control of a fallen empire? Look, all right, I'm gonna get real with you right now. In season 1 of YouTuber Wars, everybody was like, "What? Like, why doesn't ASpec like play as a fallen empire? That'd be cool." We're halfway through season 2 of YouTuber Wars. It's like everybody's like, it'd be cool if ASpec took over as a fallen empire. Episode 5, I take over as a fallen empire. What did I see in the comments? Man, this is so gay. ASpec is playing as a fallen empire. It's totally overpowered. And I'm just like, you people don't know what you want. My God. Do you have any tips for beginners of D&D? Me and my friends want to try it out. Just get one of the beginner's kits and have fun. The rules are not really rules in any sort of way. They are more like guidelines. Like, for instance, some of the guidelines for D&D is like, you need to have water and provisions with you. No, you don't. Why would you? You can totally skip that. You can skip entire mechanics of the game. Just have fun. That's my suggestion when it comes to D&D. Just have fun. That's like, you can start like a simple module. Like you can just get something off the internet and just download it. Not that I'm saying that piracy is a good thing or anything, but D&D by itself, like the books are kind of expensive. So just get yourself one of the starter kits and have fun. Like, you just get some dice. And that's really it. Yeah, get some dice, by the way. I bought like a whole set of dice for every single member of my D&D group, and they're sitting in my closet right now. We haven't played in like 3 months, so that was a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, I know you gotta kind of get the idea. They only had bad luck, and not enough meta knowledge. Yeah, no kidding. They could have totally beaten me, by the way. As the Fallen Empire, turns out you actually can't build ships. There's a fun fact. The game is really not set up to play as Fallen Empires, which causes all sorts of problems. So that's an issue. You sure can laugh like real evil. Good job on messing with YouTubers. I practice in front of the mirror. Okay, so our economy seems to be okay now. Good. Okay, so we can do that thing that we wanted to do earlier. If we can... Why am I not allowed to talk to the artisan group? What's going on?
Construction complete.
Oh, okay.
Someone disconnected
Yes, the art mon. What? 3,000. What? What happened to my money? Wait, what? Hold on. What happened there? I just lost 1,500 energy. What happened here? Curator order. Did I accidentally... Oh, for fuck's sakes. No.
Construction complete.
Okay, Stellar Devourers here. Great. I am not entirely sure where my money just went. Okay. That is very frustrating. Or, hold on. Did I maybe get it? I don't know. Yes, there it is. Okay, cool. So, for some reason, because the game lagged, I couldn't actually see where stuff was, so... That's good.
Construction complete.
The whole 90s devil worship scare gave the actual game a massive public viewership. Yeah, what was that movie called again with Tom Hanks about D&D? God, what's it called again? I can't remember. Hold on.
About
Tom Hanks
oh, yeah, I know.
D&D movie. What's it called again? I can't remember.
Cartoon, innit?
Mazes and Monsters. It's fucking terrible. Probably thinking about the animated series Dungeons and Dragons.
No. I was thinking about. It's about a book.
About a
Special-
book.
It's an animated
Construction
series.
complete.
Uh-huh.
It's about a book. Oh Christ.
Is it the Page
is it
Master?
Magic Swords or the Magic? I have to find them.
You wanna
Shut up. You.
Oh cool, I got a level 5
We
scientist
have
here.
mastered a new technology.
Alright, cool. Let's do the odd readings in here. Maybe we can get something cool out of it. If my ship is not like in a weird place. Braveheart. No, Tom Hanks was definitely not in Braveheart. Oh, motherfuckers. They closed their borders to me. Oh, that is so frustrating. And I don't have a gate on this side. Ugh. Is it me or the audio very quiet? No, it shouldn't be. Is there a forum where you can find groups in... Okay, so you want to play D&D, but you got nobody nearby, right? Alright, so this is what you do. So, like, go onto your internet's search engine of choice, like Ask Jeeves or Alta Vista, and what you're going to look for is the Dungeons and Dragons Adventurers League. That's what you want to look for. And then you look for the location that is closest to you, and that's where you can basically find an introductionary phase into D&D and basically have some fun with it. That's basically the case there.
That would be very messy.
Food is bad right now. Ooh, hello. That's good. We can at least upgrade our planetary building, so that's nice. But yeah, the Dungeons and Dragons Adventurers League is basically what you want to be looking for. So, ship design.
Instantly panicked and thought,
Okay. Yeah, we don't need larges anyway, so... God damn it, this blue lasers is garbage. Okay, yeah, I don't need disruptors at all. Okay, this maybe... God damn it, okay, that doesn't fit. Okay, with tier 1 armor. This is terrible.
Xeno mongrels have declared war. on
There we
each other.
go. Perfect, so... Okay. Bro, I kind of want to try, but I'm 90% of my overexposure to Bethesda RPGs made me allergic to legit RPGs. I don't know, man. The best RPG happens in your mind. Man, that sounds gay as fuck. Okay.
Construction complete.
Okay, so we are now officially boxed in. That is highly annoying. Okay, so what we can do right now is try to improve our...
Still expand upwards.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm meaning. I need this system right here. Without this system, half the empire is split up.
Maybe I can negotiate with whoever that is.
What, the AI?
Ooh, Captain.
Captain Bobby. Yeah, Captain Bobby's not here right now.
Is Captain Bobby AI?
Yes.
Oh no!
I just saw the last episode of YouTuber War, and I would like to say losing is fun as long as we learn something. Learning is fun. Losing whilst learning is also fun, as long as we learn something. That's what's important. This level... Oh, God damn it, we can't... Okay, so I need experimental subspace navigation, or else this is not gonna fly. Okay, so... This system needs a starport upgrade. We learned never trust ASpec in a YouTuber war. No, it's not necessarily the thing. I do have a wormhole here that is unexplored. That may actually take us to lands far beyond yonder. And yes, I did say yonder, even though I don't necessarily know what yonder means. Does it mean over there? I'm pretty sure it does. All right, so Unity building. You get a little bit more from that. Plus 14 is nice. Move you over here. It's plus 7. Man, the response time in his games is garbage right now. Alright, cool. Mining network done. Pillars of Eternity is a better RPG than Bethesda's ever done. I worked on Pillars. It was fun. Total overhaul. Cuff. Okay. Console commands. Hook up Stellaris cheats. There's a wiki explaining it. Yeah, the Paradox wiki is actually quite good. So. Alright, cool. Okay, so I can't get down here, but I do have this. It's a tier 1. That is really unfortunate. Okay, let's just tap into whatever is the strongest right now. Okay, so you got 2 orders queued up, so that's fine. Okay, we got a little bit of a science here. Let's take a look at our expansion planner. Ooh, what's this? This planet's sun is known to exhibit massive super flares. Oh, hello. Where is this? Is this in my territory? Oh. Oh, so it is. So, this is a size 23 tomb world with super flares. I do like that. Is it possible to use fallen empires as buffers to keep the horde at bay? Abso-friggin-lutely, it's the way to go. Same thing for leviathans as well. You can totally use leviathans to hold them off bay. Well, right now I think they are a little bit broken, the hordes. So
We are just letting someone drop and rejoin because they were lagging.
okay, let's drop. No, they can just hot join.
We doing hot join when you join?
Yeah, we can hot join. That's what it means. You can join a game in progress.
Yeah.
Why would we be pausing for some peasantry?
You have to disconnect.
That's not my problem.
Boy!
Zero. Oh, man, my factions are terrible.
Construction complete.
Strong alone. It's just garbage. Okay. Is it possible to use? Yeah. Is there any way to play tall in this game right now? Or go way wide after 2.1.1? The One Planet Challenge playthrough I'm looking right now is actually quite doable. Yeah, the Empire of appropriate name. It's a bit compact right now considering we're boxed in, but sooner or later we should be in a better position. Yeah, goddamn it, our technology level is definitely superior to us. But we are very rapidly trying to reinforce our fleet, so... But that's not going to be helpful at the moment. Here, we even have Fluffy. Or Bubbles, whatever the fuck it's called.
Leave Bubbles alone.
No, I will send Bubbles into combat.
Okay. She's a good attack dog.
Attack doggo. Alright.
Apparently, the 5 dwarven armies or 5 dwarven
Xenon
empires have all
mongrels have
joined
declared
together
war.
and they're adaptive and wrecking a few people.
The what?
There's 5 dwarven empires.
What, the gardens?
I do not know. But they've joined together and they're now attacking
quite a few people and wiping them out.
Yeah, they're all attacking AIs as far as I know. So that's not my problem.
Construction complete.
Or is it these guys down here? Tor Dynasty.
Construction complete.
The Paradox managed to implement the hyperspace highway you suggested. I haven't seen anything yet. Good to know. Death Fox. I don't see any space dwarves. Like, at all. I see plants. What are solar flares? When is that introduced in Stellaris? That's a planetary modifier for, I want to say, distant stars. It's kind of cool, actually. I haven't done. There's a bunch of really cool modifiers in the game that I can't really do a video about because it's so basic. So, yeah.
We have mastered a new technology.
Alright, what we got? Ion thrusters. Elgate's insights. Let's get ceramo metal armor. Okay. Man, is my growth like super slow or something? Or wasteful, decadent? Let me quickly double check something here and make sure. I'm pretty sure Nikki didn't do that. Yeah, academic privilege. There we go. Much better. So now our entire empire is under academic privilege. My god, we're 50 years into the game. Our tech output is 2021. Jesus fucking Christ. That is just so terrible. Alright.
Void's going to try, if we've got a slot, add Void.
Let's just get this alien mural done, I guess. We kind of want to get this system, but this system right here is great for energy.
He's DMing you.
Alright, what we got? So, Entente, Coordination, Goods, Ascension Perk, Grasp of Void, Technological Ascendancy, Executive Vigor is one of my favorites, actually. Transcendent Learning, Imperial Prerogative we don't really need. Mastery of Nature we definitely don't need. Grasp of Void, yeah. Well, right now, Technological Ascendancy is kind of a must-have, so. Sir, you are evil. Well, that's arguable.
We have mastered a new technology.
Alright, so we need to rush through the tech tree right now. Just need to get... Like, we only have two planets, so... On paper, we should be able to get relatively high tech very soon. Okay, so... This doesn't have any tech on it whatsoever. Okay, so that is at least done. So right now, most of our tech will be coming from space. Yes, okay. Only 50 minerals.
Mongrels have declared war on
What's this? Missing war gold. You are at war. What? Pig Empire. What? Humiliate, I guess? Sure. Oh, it's a collapsing defensive pact. Interesting. Well, they're so far away, they're not going to make any impact on my empire, so... That's not going to cause any problems anytime soon. AI... Like, Fallen Empires are not set up. Like, you can tag into a Fallen Empire if you want, but... you will find out very, very quickly that Fallen Empires are not set up to do any sort of stuff that is basically player controlled. Good, so we at least got some experience. This is really annoying, though.
We have mastered a new technology.
What do we got? Ceramo metal armor. Fusion missiles. So, what are these guys? Okay, Cobalt. They got 2,000. They got fucking cruisers! You're fucking serious. Alright, so... I don't have cruisers. They're using mostly railguns, which means they're doing a mixture of damage. Tier 2.
Bubbles, though.
Fuck Bubbles.
What?
Because Bubbles is garbage.
Oh,
Wormhole travel. Let's do that. Let's see if we can find a way out of here. Right. Quickly going for, and there we go. So we're currently just waiting for somebody to rejoin. I'll be right back with some more gameplay here. In the meantime, feel free to take a look at the Discord channel, or if you want to become a sponsor of the channel, feel free to click the sponsor button below. And for a mere $4.99 a month, you can basically support ASpec directly, which is always good. See you shortly.
Cancun at start.
All right, cool. So we're back. Let's get this party underway. Sorry about that. Every once in a while, you gotta go for a little bit of a bio. It's obviously important. Wow, this empire is quite something. cannot resist the temptation. Yo, Dookie, get on the phone. Is that what we're going for here? All right, cool. Let's get a thingy here. Goods. And what shall we replace? Food we already have a ton of. We can replace one of the mineral patches. Let's go with that. I should probably just turn that one off. But yeah, thank you everybody. Welcome back. Obviously, we're still playing good old Stellaris here, multiplayer with the rest of the community. I think they've caught on by now. So, yeah. Okay, so we're nicely pushed into this little corner. We need to get this system somehow. We've got quite a lot of catch-up to do. Oh, desynchronized. Oh, that's unfortunate. Can we still continue? Well, we'll find out soon enough. Okay. You are a merciless god, ASpec. You crush everybody in the YouTuber match. Look. They had it coming. That's all I can say. They looked at me funny at the hotel. Yeah, we all stayed in the same hotel. It was great. Okay. You know, these minerals just seem to... Ooh, this does seem to be tasty. Was there like a crazy mineral... Oh, wait, the crazy mineral patch was up here, wasn't it? Yes. This system with this 5 mineral patch in it. I'm sure the player will give you the... Well, it's not a player, though. It's AI that's playing it. It's the colonies of Kobol, and they have, like... a couple thousand fleet power over there. And they're just snaking their way down. And due to the fact that we boarded them with these tiny little shit systems, it means that we get a lot of aggressive expansion to them, which is a little bit annoying, or at least not aggressive expansion, but border friction, which is something that is not cool at all. Alright. Yeah, Fluffy is amazing as long as you get him early enough. But at this stage in the game, it doesn't really apply, so... What do you want? Oh, okay. Sure. 5 minerals a month. Give me minerals a month. 5 whole minerals a month for 30 years. Wow. Wow.
Construction complete.
Wow. There's a reason for ASpec as Thanos balance. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm a very balanced person. So just waiting for this month to tick over so I can get some more research stations and actually get my my economy back on track. Wow, somebody's lagging. Void is lagging. Get rid of him.
Wait, we're fixing it.
Stop with all the downloading.
We have mastered a new
Get your pornography out of here. There we go. Okay. Fusion missiles. Tech 2. Great. 41 months till wormhole travel. And we will dive down the wormhole and find what's on the other side. Okay, are we building... Ooh, what's this? The Zarkpluk for freebooters. We are fixing it, she said, while holding a knife. Man, Nikki is like... You're joking about this. I wouldn't joke about that sort of thing. Because she will kill you in your sleep. She is that kind of person. And I say the word person lightly. Sociopath would be a little bit more appropriate. Anyway! We still don't know where this wormhole is going. It could be anywhere. Anywhere in space! Meanwhile, considering the game is running relatively slow, I can only do so much. What happened here? Oh. Oh. Oh, that bad. Okay, so Ex Machina is at war with the Colonials and using a total war CB. Oh, that's bad for them, obviously, but man, yeah. What kind of robots are they? Gestalt consciousness, rogue defense system. Yeah, that's basically. Oh, that's not good. Let's get this one. Signal tuning. I can't imagine, but imagine a fallen empire being vassalized by a newcomer faction. You can't vassalize a fallen empire, I'm afraid. Okay, so we need a scientist with biology. Let's get you on there. Good. Martial law has ended. That was to be expected. Who's building mining stations here? As a good.
I don't know.
Okay, so are you? You're just down here. That's good.
Construction complete.
Okay, so you're down here. Let's get the research stations in here, and then we should be okay. When we played Stardew, Nuki was the nice one of the two of you. Yeah, well, so you gotta have yin and yang in a relationship, right? That's how that works. They've fallen back with their entire fleet. It almost looks like they have. How is my military fleet, by the way? Unimpressive. Oh, Ex Machina. Oh, dear. Crazy robots.
We have mastered
Flesh is weak. Metal is eternal. Well, I think you find that the second law of thermodynamics has something to say about that.
construction complete.
So expansions here. Coil guns. Really more. Shield hit points increase. It's basically the cheapest one we can get right now, to be honest.
Oh god.
Is ASpec playing as magic mushrooms? Well, I wouldn't necessarily call them mushrooms. I would call them something else that have a bulbous end.
Totally not penis.
Nope, clearly not. Okay, so you are building all the stuff in here. Move over here. Yeah, we have a serious influence problem right now. Can we rival these guys yet? No, they're still overwhelming to us, so that's a shame. The Enlightened Kingdoms, everybody's basically overwhelming to us. Yeah. That is highly unfortunate. Are MP games this laggy? I haven't played one yet. Yeah, it really depends. If you're on a local net, it really depends, because the game runs the fastest based on the clock speed of the slowest machine, if that makes any sense. So basically, the person with the slowest machine will basically slow down the entire game, which is obviously not optimal, to say the least. Okay, so the single sign ship is going to take forever to do these friggin' anomalies in system, but once they will be done, they will be pretty much unfriggin' stoppable. Good, so let's colonize.
The first ever meme was Tom from MySpace.
What shall we do here? Wow, there's so much science on this rock. So, let's go with a classic name. Cool name. This is going to be a great planet. There's so much science to be had here. Robots won't do well there, so.
Construction complete.
Alright, so. Boop. Yes. Penn Island will be doing well.
Construction complete.
Okay. Okay, so we're plus 100 minerals now. We started off with plus 20, which was obviously not that great. How's our tech doing here? Need more newt. Well, there's no penguins here at the moment, I'm afraid. Right, wormhole travel will be here in 16 months. Okay, the Cobalt is just plowing through. How about we open some L gates? I feel like opening an L gate. I got an L gate in my empire, so I could just open one for shits and giggles. No, that's not the cheap one. We want the cheap one. The building speed plus 25%. Okay, and still can't build an outpost starbase here because the way our minerals work. And then you're building a mining base. Good. Yeah, this system is great. This system's awesome.
Not really, as you know.
But in the meantime, how's everybody doing again today on this Saturday? It's currently 20 to 10 in the evening, obviously, where I am from. Zuracorp is always nice. But yeah, I'm spending my evening at home on a Saturday because I'm a social butterfly. So yeah. Did ASpec, Emperor ASpec look at my last message? That just seems to be angling for... Oh, yes. I will... Fuck, okay. Automated service grids. Okay, that's fine by me. Oh no, Ex Machina is kinda starting to spiral out of control. Let's just get rid of this. Come on.
He's just making sure that his internet is fixed for the future.
Yeah, well, that's not my problem. He should fix his fucking internet. He should fix his fucking internet before he starts the game.
But Nanny.
Yeah, that's not my problem. Zero tolerance to bullshit. Is the mid-game crisis starting now? No, that's not how that works. The mid-game crisis will start up when the mid-game crisis starts up. You will, you will know when it starts. It doesn't always start at the core 50.
What would I do hypothetically if the mid-game crisis spawns right now?
Die.
Don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I would have to figure that out. My thought process. Make a big army. Throw money at it until it goes away.
Oh. Alright, Jakub, let's not put spoilers in the chat, please. Thank you.
Wait. Did you just do a spoiler for how World War II was?
No, not like that, you muppet. Ugh. I'm just waiting for this game to continue. Ugh. Well, at least there's still 250 of us watching this. On launch days, generally we get like 800 people. That's always cool.
What was your favorite moment from the last series?
Breakfast.
What?
Breakfast.
No, actually recorded evidently on YouTube as part of the series. What was your favorite moment from the last series?
The whole thing.
Oh my god.
Everybody.
You're the sunshine and butterflies today, aren't you?
I'll be in my trailer. Can we get an ASpecian Fallen Empire added to the game? Well, maybe. Just badger Martin Onward about it on Twitter. Sooner or later, he'll may respond. Doubt he will, though, because he's on vacation for the month.
What? I do what now? You can do what now? Yeah, I know quite a lot about the grand strategy.
Correct. Oh, what? Templin Institute actually added ASpec to their... That's funny. That's kind of cool. So they're streaming on Twitch right now, so that's kind of cool, I guess. This tweet is... this image is amazing. Of the me murdering the younglings. Oh, that's beautiful.
What happened? Did someone do something nice for you?
No, I'm talking about the younglings picture from the Discord channel.
Oh, yes.
It's quite glorious.
You've got some rather talented memers.
I wouldn't necessarily force the meme, so to speak.
Boy, did you try.
All right, cool. Oh, are we back in action? This is what this is. Can we just can we just get rid of this? Void is out of sync. Just get rid of him. We can't get rid of the station. It's annoying. Could Great and Mighty Emperor ASpec look at my last messages? If you want me to read your messages, just fucking repost them. I'm not gonna go all the way up. I got better shit to do than that. Sorry. The end of the foundation of Kavant. Where can I get the Discord link? Check the comments below. Or the description below, even. Okay, so. Outposts done. Mining stations done. Colony ship is coming out. Common size. Ocean worlds. We can't get here right now, so we're kind of stuck in this little corner. Then this one or this one. This is size 19. What's the summary here? Okay, expansion planner. So Wistral, we can't really get to right now. This one, yeah, this ocean world is probably the best option because of the mineral output there. Yeah, let's send a colony ship over here. Oh, +4. This is actually not a bad planet at all. Although adjacency bonuses wise, this is pretty terrible. Let's put it temporarily here. We can always move them anyway. Okay, done. Mining stations. Okay, military fleets. Let's add some more ships. What?
So, one of our newest members of your community joined this game and picked a random AI. If you want to just zoom out, I'll show you which one he joined. This one.
He joined Cobble? Yo!
He literally joined the smallest
No.
one.
Cobble's not picked at the moment. Nobody's playing it.
Well, he joined a very, very, very small one and can't do anything. He hasn't got a fleet, he hasn't got anything, and hasn't got any income.
Well, that sounds like a bad idea.
He's just sat there begging people.
Still overwhelming. Where the fuck is their fleet? Are they at peace now? What, 5,000? 8,000 fleet power! Fucking hell. Still at war with Cobble, so... Oh, it's even Colonial Organic Euthanization War. Colonial... Oh. And we got some out of sync. Great. Oh, we're all out of sync. Great!
What did you all do? That's the service as a whole.
Okay. Oh.
Hacking in progress. Someone's hacking Paradox. Oh no!
Well, it's all peer-to-peer, so it doesn't really matter. Hashtag Awaken Ascendancy. For Fallen Empire Vassalization, probably got a response solution. It's the power of modding. Yeah, modding is pretty awesome, isn't it? There's some pretty cool mods out there. Okay, and let's just finish up with this stuff over here. And perfect. Okay, and Starbase influence cost capital buildings now produce more
I have over my empire,
unity.
I should definitely just declare war on the AI next to me.
Yeah, the AI next to you that has a shit ton of fleet power. That is overwhelming. As I just check through your screen. Okay, so economy-wise, we basically have tapped into every single one. You've obviously forgotten to swing a dead black cat 3 times over the server for good fortune. There is no server. There is only a person that hosts the game, and everything gets fed through there. That's how Paradox games work in terms of their stuff and their things. Okay, resources. Nikki is playing.
I am playing.
Nikki is playing the
This is
appropriate
me.
name Empire.
Wait, you renamed me?
Damn straight I did.
Ugh.
No, I thought you renamed your empire. Okay. ASpec is just commentating on her playing. Yeah, I know. Normally ASpec, ASpec plays a lot better than this, so it's all good. Is that the quality that the stream is sending?
No, this is what mine's autoed to. Because we're sharing the bandwidth. Of course it's going to.
Yeah, but it's down, not up.
Yeah, but you've got down there and I've got down here. And you're uploading.
Hmm. Alright, so Operation Playing Tall is coming into place now. Let's see how this is going to go. Oh, I thought ASpec was playing. Yeah, I thought so too. Okay, so we've claimed a bunch of systems. Ugh. So how's our military fleet right now? Very underwhelming. These are admirals at Jester, so we at least got that going for us.
A certain Brit is on his way.
Oh, that's good. More Dwamux. Dwamux, good. It would be cool to have a storyline when you start off as the descendants of a fallen empire. You go your business, and the end game event is where you accidentally awaken them. Awaken, 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 awaken. Take the land that must be taken. Musta Krakish. Sure, at least two of you got that reference. At least. Did I have robots? I could have sworn I had robots. So let's just move you over here. Build pop. Robots. Perfect. You narrating, it's like you're playing it. Yeah, I'm very good at that.
I'm just very good at syncing up with you narrating.
Yes, we are Steve.
We are Steve.
Yeah.
More declared.
The Empyrean of Steve, right? We've talked about this. Okay, that's good. I think actually Zero Remorse, there is a mod for that called Distant Origin, I think it's called. It's like one of the starting traits you can start off with in the mod. It's actually quite cool. Alright, cool. So, peace. There's peace in our time. That's good. Oh, what? Oh no.
Oh no.
Why did
Oh,
Ex Machina has surrendered to the United Colonies of Kobol and moved over all the planets and the territory?
Uh-oh.
Um,
That's an AI.
yes. Well, that's an issue. I'm never gonna get the system, am I? That's a problem. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh well. That's oh well. I'll deal with it. It's fine. Like that would have been the ultimate misclick right
What's the
there.
name of your AI here? What's this?
This is United Colonies of Kobol. Gene Clinic. I don't really need. Do I need Gene Clinic? Yeah, it's cheap. It's cheap. Let's just get it. Couldn't really do anything with that, sadly. Oh, okay. And now they have rivaled us. Okay, because they're only superior to us rather than overwhelming. They are still at war. Don't push ASpec so far, he will bring forth his dark body and no one wants to see that. Yeah, indeed. Okay, so our new planet is coming online. Let's get both of them even. Okay, so 108 minerals a month. We have a reasonable fleet. It's not amazing. I said reasonable. And we have just lost a leader. That's an industry and engineering one. Let's get this rocketry on there. Nah, I just turned it off. Don't you worry about it. I should really turn it off someday. Okay. Well, we almost have enough money for yet another thing with stuff. Okay, and I said they just have destroyers, tier 3 weapons. Like overall, like their fleet is not that great. What's this? Okay, defensive pacts. Like once again, we're still in a couple of weird wars here. What's this? They're independent. Non-aggression pact. They're now superior to us, so they're no longer overwhelming. Ooh, the final rest. Yes, let's do the final. Let's break open this casket and research it. I think it's from one of our neighbors, actually. Last step. Oh, and there is the war exhaustion modifier. The wormhole. Actually, it's a good point. We should probably take a look what is down the wormhole. Let's just explore the natural wormhole and see what's on the other side. Okay, so we're now finally getting a little bit of pacing with these techs. I'm starting to catch up. That's good. Okay, energy in surplus. That's good. Just start maxing all that stuff out. If we can. There we go. Thank you. What's this? The potluck entity. They have just insulted us. Joy. Okay. Cold fusion reactor. Oh, hello there. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Let's see if I can bribe some people. See if they want to send me resources or not.
Spiffing, I have DM'd you. If you could join that one I mentioned, that would be perfect.
Ooh. And where does it go? It goes all the way up here. The Holy Jubilee League. Can I actually... Yes. Yes, I can. This is amazing. Okay, so... They're still overwhelming to us, but their technology is actually equivalent. So that's nice.
Yeah.
We have
What are you
mastered a
talking
new
about,
technology.
Spiffing? Whatever do you mean? It is me playing. Yes, ASpec is simply just commentating over what I play. I am very good at the game all of a sudden.
We have mastered a new technology.
Thank you. Sometimes, you know, it just it doesn't matter. You can just ask and they'll just give me shit.
Construction complete.
I have hypercoms. Yeah, can I even? Yeah, let's just get the hypercoms. Hypercoms is good. Antimatter missile. Hello there.
A certain person is joining, so there will be a slight hot join.
All right, cool. So I would like you to give me a bunch of minerals, please. There we go. Why are you so far? Why are you so fat behind everyone? That doesn't make any sense. Like, if you're fat behind somebody, that means you will stick out on the sides, right?
Yep.
So, how does that make any sense?
Am I mad?
Let's see if
Construction complete.
they fall for this. Oh, well, We keep on getting re-fed resources, even though...
Construction complete.
Oh, the peacock awakens psionic abilities. ASpec is playing wide. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, and one more, and then we'll have colonize every system that we needed to colonize, or at least take. Okay, good. And this means that we will have enough resources to basically do whatever we need. Good. Yeah, keep giving me money so I can get this orgy underway. Cool. Artisans. Yes, I want to commission our piece. Yes, please. Builds his protection racket.
We have mastered a new technique.
Won't go that far. Alright, gold fusion reactor, experimental subspace navigation, and UV laser. UV laser is the cheapest, so we will go with that one.
We have claimed a new world
I
for
thought-
our people.
I like how I can't select a tech. That's great. Can I research some physics research, please?
We have claimed a new world for our people.
Alright, so this seems to be a little bit broken right now.
It's because someone's hot joining.
No, that has nothing to do with somebody's hot joining. It's literally a server issue. What do you want? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, they didn't want to give me resources. And one of my leaders has died as well. Oh. Can I please research some physics? I can't even add a friggin' leader. What the fuck? Put away your scientist and put it back in. I tried. It am dead. Yes. Okay, so
Construction complete.
what the fuck? The petals of khaki. I don't want to know about the pants you're wearing. Okay, this seems to be a little bit broken. Well, that's a problem. All right, I'm quickly gonna go and restart the game. I'll be right back. I'll still be talky stuff and all that, but
What are you doing?
I need to restart my game
Why?
because my game broke.
What do you mean? No, they're all saying it's desynced.
Why the fuck didn't they tell me that?
Because you never asked me.
No, this is kind of important information.
Okay. I'm just reconnecting. Give me a moment. It's fine. Just give me a moment. I need to reconnect.
What's this? Do we have the server name? Is it in the Discord channel?
It should.
Where is it? It's not here.
I'll get Cobra to DM you. Cobra, could you DM me the server details, please? I mean, DM me.
I told you in this chat, it's desync. Well,
Me, wink, wink, me. I've sent it you in DM. Oh shit, no, wait. DM'd it you. Also, because of the beauty of what's about to happen,
yeah, I know what's gonna happen.
I have also created a secret voice channel
I don't really care.
just for you. And
I don't really
no,
care.
only if you wanted to talk,
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
like negotiate.
Yes, I'm aware. I'm not really interested, but thanks.
I'm just saying it's there if you wanted it.
Yeah, the desync is the mid-game crisis.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're Cobra's just accepting spiffing, and then he'll accept you.
All right, cool beans. Okay. Oh, yeah. Alright, so let's get this party continued. Alright, so let me just make sure people can see. And Brit's out of sync. Okay, we can't afford that right now, sadly, so that's unfortunate. Oh god, there's like a shit ton of things happening right now. Alright, so the wildlings are dead, Admiral gains traits, adrift, what's this? Among the asteroids, we discovered an alien ship adrift is not responding to our attempts to hail them. Let's do the intrigue thing. Oh wow, we can actually get tech again, that's great. Cool. Adrift, so that's down in here. Do I have a signed ship nearby? Yes, I do. At least I would hope so. Where is it? Hold on, where is it? Go to.
I am everywhere. I am one. We are all Nikki.
What do I need? A construction ship. Okay.
I think you might have a friend.
Oh, cool. Spiffing Brits next door. Mangedian Lighting Kingdom is attacking Spiffing Brit of all things. That's a little bit unfortunate for him. Where are you going? Why are you not building up this system, which is far better? Okay, so the Angry Brain Suckers have made peace with the Space Garden, apparently. So that's a thing. Okay, so your people are not very popular amongst our citizens. That's nice. Let's offer a treaty. Ooh, cruisers. Finally! Cruisers. It's about time. Is my construction ship coming down? I would hope so. Yes. Unrest. Because for some reason, my species wants slaves, but slaves have been outlawed. Slavery allowed. Okay, so can I just enslave? Why can I not just enslave these dudes? Super Flare. Senses on cool name indicate that is exhibiting surface turbulence of Super Flare. Considering the fate of the ancient civilization, our scientists are scrambling to devise a shield matrix capable of withstanding the massive projection. Need a science ship here, and I need it relatively quickly. So let's just get this research project underway. And let's turn that off, shall we? Alright, cool. Fleet is a little bit stronger now. I just finished the latest YouTube. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, do you ever consider only station challenge, which is just a small fleet to defend against empires? I'm not entirely sure if I follow. You need planets in order to do stuff. Otherwise, there is no game. Cool. I didn't build those robots. Where do those come from? So we kind of want to move this tile. Yeah. Okay. Can I build an art monument? Yes, I can. We'll move this one, and then we will build... What the fuck do I have a visitor center? Where the fuck did it even come from? Okay. Are you playing as a wide empire? Well, I only have 4 planets, so that should probably give that one away. The answer is most likely a no. Oh no, Super Flare. Happiness and energy credits low. Oh no. Not the energy credits, whatever will I do? Super Flare Aftermath. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Nani? Okay, so we got a couple of pops that are just sitting around doing nothing. So we'll just move you over here. Build a robot over here, and let's demolish this bad boy. And then build a ship shelter over here on the spot where we just had that thing. Move this one over here. Build a mine
Special product complete.
over here. Build a pop. Okay, what's this? Oh, this is the... Oh! It's an exploration vessel. Like, why would we turn a random ship into a science ship if I can get a plus 10% modifier on sublight speed? Like, that's like a complete out of the case action. Synthetics Dawn, biggest secret, the mystery advisor on ASpec's channel for an explanation. Yes. Will the stream be available on YouTube? Yes, afterwards. Okay, this is all being taken care of. This is all being taken care of. Okay, and let's build one more starbase. And then we've filled in pretty much everything. That's good.
Situation log updated.
Well, Spiff is being pushed onto the back foot. That's unfortunate for him. Courier network is great. Reduces our costs for future traditions. Gaia Worlds. Let's get the upgrade going on here. You are moving. Okay. And we got Hypercomms form, which is awesome. Let's just get the cheapest one. And upgrade all the Hypercomms forms that we can find. Because they are kind of important. Okay, and get all of this stuff out of the way. Let's clear all of this stuff. Thankfully, we are a nuclear survivor species, so we can basically go wherever we want. How do you deal with the early game hostile players? I've played multiplayer 3 times and lost 3 times within the first 20 years due to aggro players. Survive. That's how you... Like, seriously. If you find yourself against other players, you can't handle them, then... I would go with the classic get good scrub approach, but that's not really fair. Experience, really, how to deal with things. Make sure that you understand what kind of weapon systems they have, what kind of defensive they're running, etc. It's kind of important that you do... Oh, okay, so we are superior. Okay, so there's a bunch of signs here that we definitely want. So let's just pre-build a bunch of this stuff here. Okay, this is taken care of. Okay, this seems to be taken care of at the moment, but we could always use more stuff. This is not a great spot for that, actually, because the monument doesn't stack with the adjacency bonus. We have mostly mines here, so we may as well just build another mine. How many players are in this? I want to say like 12. Space worms are coming. Is our boy getting wrecked? I can hear people in the background. Yeah, that's the female in the room.
That is the person who is currently playing.
Yes, clearly. War has ended in status quo. Status quo. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Good. And food. Good.
Construction complete.
Alright, so the fact that we have robots should make our Council of Technological Mastery a little bit better. Ooh, which planet is this? It's an ocean world?
Construction complete.
Ooh, yes. Resume the process, because we could get a Gaia world out of this. Or this world is going to turn into a death trap. So, one of the two. There's quite a lot of stuff that can happen there, actually. Wow, 25 months for amoeba study. I am good, thank you. These all take very long, actually. Let's just do this one so we can get the influence. Oh, let's pray that this colony is going to turn into a Gaia world. That'd be amazing. Not that we really need it, but, you know, sometimes you want to... Sometimes you run the gauntlet and you win.
Construction complete.
So, oh, we can. Oh, hello.
Oh,
We can survey stuff. Unrest on Hallowed. That's not good. Yeah, these people are not happy. Let's get some martial law going. Victory! Oh, we got 100 influence for that, I guess. Or not.
Xeno invaders are defiling one of our planets.
The aborted has finally been completed. Something has gone wrong with a nanite designed by Iota. Millions of horribly deformed creatures. Something is killing our colonists. Well, that is just straight unfortunate. What is this? Armies. Mutant horde. 117 worth. Well, we don't have 117 worth of army, sadly. We could just try to bomb them from orbit, but...
Special product.
Oh, the Ravagers have been encountered. Great. Victory. We have won this war. That's unfortunate. Will you be building a Colossus? Well, no, not right now. We are so far away from building a Colossus, it's not even funny. This is going to be a cool tech world. Like a lot of tech to be had here. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay.
wait. What?
The Bakata Dynastic 100% Nikki.
1000% Nikki.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, this planet's currently under control by deformed creatures. They're actually pretty strong. Not affected by morale damage, so even putting xenomorphs on the ground there is not going to be helpful. Any advice for fighting the unbidden ×5? Yeah, bring big fleets and pierce their shields. Best place to fight them is during a... I think it's a pulsar, because then their shields are completely inoperable, so you can hit them straight in the hull. Best weapon to use, I think, is kinetic weapons. Super heavy kinetic weapons. Or you can go for the Wonder Shot approach, which sometimes works as well. Okay, so tell you what.
Construction complete.
I got one science. Let's assist here. So you... Whoa, a genius. Always good. I'll have you assist here. Okay, we're not at... What do you mean it's 1000%, not you?
Well, it's not me. If I'm playing here, then the other one isn't 1000% me.
I see.
We have mastered a new
I would say that makes sense, but it doesn't. Cruisers, finally. Cool. Ship designer, cruiser. No largest, please. Mediums only. It's the way of the Lord. Nice mix. Slashing blade. Okay. Any advice on what DLC to get if you don't have much cash? Difficult question. Because most of the main ones are pretty good.
mastered a new technology.
No, QT's was free. That was a Christmas expansion. Like if you don't have a lot of money. So right now there's the Steam sale up right now, which is obviously with heavy discounting. If you don't have a lot of cash right now... It really depends on what you want to do, really. You want to play megastructures, then Utopia. If you want to play as robots, then Synthetic Dawn. If you want to play with gigantic animals in space, Leviathans. If you want to have a deeper storyline and more expanded events, Distant Stars. It's a bit of a difficult call to make, to be honest. Oh, these guys are all gonna die very soon. God damn it. Well, so much for these pops.
We have mastered a new
Oh, it's a
technology.
savannah world now. That's funny, considering it was a ocean world before. Art of War, all warfare based on Art of War is EU4. Don't get the Art of War. Sure, it's a good expansion if you want to play EU4.
We have mastered a new technology.
Okay, so I think we're now in a position where we can potentially reclaim the planet. Okay, get a bunch of crystals, so that's weapon tech. Good. Okay, reach for the stars is nice. Star-based influence cost reduced by 10%. That really does all that much for us right now, but it's still a nice thing to have. Let's colonize this rock, shall we? Yeah, we just lost access to the system. That's annoying. Oh. Oh, great. Oh, this is... it's only 35% habitability. Well, we'll still colonize it regardless. If you want to play EU4, you should get all the expansions ASpec. Yeah, I haven't played EU in quite some time, so I'm not really the person to, you know, give comment on that. Okay, this is good. I'm pretty sure we can't build cruisers right now because we literally don't have fleet yards to deal with it. Yeah, we don't have Starhold tech, even though we should be able to build them. Yeah, exactly. Why did the pops die? Because they got destroyed by the locals. I should never have done the joy that is the event that happened there. But it could have turned into a Gaia world. Not that it didn't matter much. It's one of the risks you take, I'm afraid. Okay. So those are the transport fleets. Let's get an admiral on here. We already have one. Alright. EU will be DDR Jake. Yeah, he's really good. He's also one of the main developers. He's also the lead game designer, I want to say. He's quite a cool guy. He started at Paradox the day I left, funnily enough. So that was cool. Anchorage. Yes. Okay. And shipyards, obviously. Yeah, terraform events can be really annoying. They can be really positive, but they can also be bad. Okay, so we got 2 colony ships rolling out, so we can actually finalize all that stuff. How am I? Yeah. Any stories you want to share? Share? No. Nothing that I can do. It was a fun time. That's pretty much the only story that I can share. And yes, I'm 100% Dippy Nicky, or 1000% Dippy Nicky. Clearly. How is this martial law still not affecting things? Like, whoever gave the species decadent. Also, hold on.
We have mastered a new technology.
Happiness 10. Why? Because the faction
Construction
isn't
complete.
strong alone. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Migration treaties. Well, let's fix that, shall we? That's better. Okay, so that's taken care of. Now we actually have a decent fleet size.
Construction complete.
I did not do such a thing. He isn't playing, it's me.
Construction complete.
Why is the message of the awakened pact joined us or die? Yeah, why is it joined us or die?
Yeah, food is an issue still. Secure your state, harmonious empire, empty shells. Great. Fleet command limit increased. Cyto revitalization, always nice.
I did not
Colonization efforts begun.
Okay, that's good. Okay, we're finally starting to get a decent fleet here. Finally. Even though I'm not a fan of cruisers, but whatever.
anyone vote to remove me?
Okay, and cruisers are coming out. Good. Starhold, of course. And these guys are
Maybe we were together.
equivalent. Good. What is this? Okay, this is their fleet. 3.5.
Construction complete.
It's about twice as big, using lasers, so that is mostly anti-armor, really, but they also have a mixture of other stuff in there. Yeah, so we need to go mostly shields on our fleet if we want to engage these guys. Bunch of point defense on there as well for some reason. Not great. So mostly shields on our ships. Okay, can we squeeze out some more shields here? Easily. Perfect, thank you. Next one, destroyer hulls. More shields, gonna be possible. Absolutely. Let's get some afterburn. Auxiliary fire control, of course. What do you want?
They're questioning why you left a certain federation.
Who left the Federation?
Your fellow Federation members want to know why you left your Federation.
Because my pops were unhappy.
Oh, I see. Oh, because of the no slavery rule.
No, that has nothing to do with the no slavery rule. It has to do with the fact that somebody who designed this species set it up in such a way that if they're together in a federation with other ones, they will start their own nation.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah,
My bad.
yeah. No kidding. Physics lab. From a strategy standpoint, how quickly do you advise researching weapon upgrades in, say, the first 10 years of the game? It's not necessary. I still didn't buy Stellaris and I'm playing on an illegal version. Well, thank you for joining the channel. You are now timed out. Thank you for coming. I will not have any discussion of cracked versions of the game on the channel.
Oh, no, for sure.
Okay. What kind of defense weapons did they have, actually? So their primary defenses are... What's the first colonial fleet? Did they just lose, like, a shit ton of their fleet power?
Construction complete.
Bye. Make sure that you keep making predictions about the future and stuff. Okay, 4.2k.
So, in 5 minutes, the hot joins are happening.
From whom?
Huh?
From whom?
There were 3 people who disconnected, and they've been waiting on the hot joins. So that was about 20 minutes ago. So then, in 5 minutes, the hot joins are being happening,
Colonization efforts begun.
and there are people are having desync issues. So it's gonna fix it.
So, what are they have gone for peace? There will be peace in our time, apparently.
Удар статьи. Удар статьи. Удар статьи.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Good. Okay, so we got better fleets now. That's good. Let's quickly go into the ship designer and make sure that we get the right.
Did you figure out why I had to leave the Federation? People? Were you paying attention?
Okay.
Apparently, I built a population based around being xenophobic. And by being in a wonderful collaboration with
I'm gonna head out now. Well, good luck out there.
made everyone really sad by being in.
Incoming transmission.
What do you want?
So had to
Sure.
happen for the sake of my people.
Okay, so happiness is still a problem. Why is happiness a problem? Faction happiness.
Yeah, they were making their own world within a world, so.
Why wouldn't they set a decent it's an academic privilege to begin with? Probably because of the desync from earlier. That should make happiness a little bit better, I hope.
Construction complete.
Because I think that's a 10% happiness boost. Not entirely sure.
We have mastered a new technology.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
System survey complete.
Starhold online. We can get Star Fortress. Takes a little while though. Plasteel armor. Well, Spiff has a relatively large fleet. A couple of cruisers in here.
A new world for our people.
Cool. And this new world is now available. Okay, let's just build this stuff. Yes. Mining, of course. And we need to build a gene clinic. Sounds like this is going to be mostly a mining world as I look at it right now. So just move you over here. Actually, move you over here. Move you over here. And build a Robopop. There we go. A little bit more pacing here. Not entirely sure why I built this here. Mineral patch. That's good. A little bit of food. This is all fine. This is all fine. Good. Alright, so progress. Can you show me your government's ethics and civics? Yes. We are materialist and xenophobic. And post-apocalyptic. Plus efficient bureaucracy.
I picked the ones that you've previously played as because you said they were good. I was following under your superior guidance.
Yeah, you picked stuff. It doesn't necessarily mean that you played the right way to pick that stuff.
But I'm learning from you. You're the one that's the xenophobic fanatic.
Alright, so next time if you're learning, I will take you to the car.
Yeah.
You can like put wax on, wax off.
Boy, this is not the Karate Kid.
Try producing Let's Plays, make it watchable. So how far is ASpec here? I can see it's got the beginnings of something good in the works, but what is it? Well, it depends on how you look at it. It's a man holding a really large sausage or a saxophone, I would want to say. It's got really stumpy legs as well. Can I just demand systems? Yes. I can. Okay, I want Hizar and Bait. Bait, Hizar, and Skorom. Perfect. Yeah, I'll give you a research agreement in return for that. Why is the game paused?
Because of the hot Johns.
That's nice.
My your bordering neighbour wants to know if you're open to negotiations.
I just send him a request.
I see.
He'd be wise to accept it.
Uдар статир.
Yeah. You have some comms open if you wish to.
Удар статир.
I'm not really interested in that, but thank you.
Удар статир.
See, this is the thing. I really wish the game had like a counter offer system. That'd be kind of useful.
We have mastered a new technology.
Good. The Great Ambition. Share Destiny, Executive Vigor. Let's go for Executive Vigor. It's great. One of the better ones.
Удар статир.
Do you know when you ventured out earlier today to obtain an ice cream?
Yes.
Were you successful?
Yes, I was. I already told you this. But this is the shit I have to deal with on a day-by-day basis. Did ASpec take over the controls, potentially?
You lied to me. You lied to me.
It's in the drawer.
It's not the designated flavor of.
Hey, Spiff, you there?
Hey, ASpec, I can't actually hear you on Discord, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's shit. Okay.
I can see you lighting up, but there's no sound.
Interesting. Hold on.
Yeah, I still can't hear you. I tried.
How about now?
Oh, now I can hear you.
Alright, cool. Can you give me bait?
You want bait?
Yes.
Oh, bait. Okay, the system of bait. Yes, I can give you that. Yep.
Give it to me.
No problem. I'm also willing to give you his art. It's just Sakharom, which I would like to keep.
Why would you want to keep score on?
So that I can eventually take back the systems that I lost to the AI.
You mean the systems from the AI I'm going to vassalize?
Oh, you're going to vassalize them? Okay. I was going to vassalize the guy, the player down to the south, so sure.
Well, the Caladrian Unity.
Yeah, it should be easy pickings.
Yeah, let me know if you want some help with that, alright?
Will do.
I will also transfer Seth Grumnium and Rinth Bakun to you.
Sure, that's fine.
Because they're garbage worlds for garbage people. Not that I'm saying you're garbage, but yeah, you get the general idea.
Yeah, I get the idea.
Alright, cool.
So how was Brazil ASpec?
It was nice actually. Yeah.
That's nice, good. I never ended up actually watching the tournament. Who won in the end?
Face Clan did.
Oh, of course, yeah. They've been doing quite well recently.
It's been okay. If they win Cologne, they will have the they will win the Intel Grand Slam, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, I was thinking of actually going to Cologne. I feel like if you're going to go and see an ESL major, you might as well make it Cologne.
Yeah, because it's the best one, and Katowice is too far anyway.
Yeah, it's just a quick plane hop away from me, so yeah, I might give it a visit.
Well, it's a little bit late now. I think all the tickets have been sold out, so...
True, yeah. I'll probably have to go next year. Oh well. Hopefully CSGO is still going then.
Yeah, we'll see.
CSGO 3 might be released.
Yeah, like that's gonna happen. They only released Panorama like 2 days ago.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice update.
Yeah, it was a bit of an unexpected update, actually.
Yes, it did kind of blow a lot of people away. The AI really did mess up the Empire. It was in a bit of a state of affairs, way over its force limit and starbase limit.
You want to know something funny?
Oh,
So you see all that southern territory you have.
Yes.
There was a player before that was playing as a driven exterminator.
Oh, yes, I wondered why all of the planets had a load of empty buildings on them.
Yeah, so what happened there was is he was on the verge of destroying the empire that you played, and then they just randomly surrendered and left the server, and then they obviously transferred all the planets because of the Total War CB. So that that caused some problems, to say the least.
Yeah, when you suddenly get a large amount of land that you weren't expecting, it really destabilizes an empire.
No, not necessarily. It's when it's planets with annoying pops that cannot be nerf stapled. That's when the
Yeah.
problems start to come in.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, they got purged, and now I'm going to start recolonizing the planets because they're good planets.
What kind of size you got there?
We've got some like 17s. I think one of them's a 20, but it's also because they've got all the infrastructure there already.
Yeah, so that's good. So you have the exploration tree completely, so you very quickly can get pops down.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I have grabbed.
And considering they're robots, they'll probably have spare parts factories on there. Just replace those with cyto revitalization plants.
Yeah.
So nice and quick. So I'm streaming this, including this conversation, in case you didn't know.
Yes, I was aware because I tuned in
Okay.
on your stream whilst I was out, and then Nikki sends me a message asking if I'm going to join the game. See, I was a bit late, but hey, here I am.
I think Death Fox has brain slugs,
Oh,
which
that's
is
interesting.
yeah, it's like the crazy. I've never actually. I only took a look at the scripts for it. For the brain slugs, they're not really that interesting, except for the fact that the trade is hilariously overpowered, especially if it combination
Yeah, that's the
with.
issue when it comes to like creating lore and doing like the actual videos that you make, the explanations as to what's happening in game. It's quite easy to see it in the game scripts and the files and the event logs, but it's very hard to visualize it and demonstrate what it actually means.
Well, it's also a case of a lot of the mechanics are so small.
Game's kind of frozen. That must mean someone's hot joining.
And we're back. But yeah, some of the mechanics in the game are so small that there's literally no point in the fuck. Okay, so I would like Hizar and Skorom. Yeah, and I will give you Rint, whatever the fuck, and Germium. And I will give you Suth. Is that a trade deal that we're happy with?
Yep, that sounds like a fun deal. Let's do that.
Alright, cool. A little bit of restructuring there.
Yes, the borders look a bit more normal now, which is nice to see.
Yeah, I have
The hyperlanes are still kind of whacked for my empire, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, do you have like a weird... You need to take over the Caladrian Unity, don't you, in order to make things work a little bit better, or even a Tor Dynasty in that case?
Even then I can't, because the only access I have to my capital is through your lands.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am being serious. I mean, there's a wormhole somewhere, but that's not even...
Oh shit, I
accessible.
just realized that. Oh wow, yeah, you're
Yeah.
completely cut off.
Yeah, the only advantage I have is that I have a lot of star bases to the south as well as to the north. So whilst I am kind of stretched thin, I think I can make it work.
Yeah, I think it will be fine. Like jump gates are fairly far away, so that would help quite a lot, but it's not gonna happen
But
anytime
something
soon.
I've discovered in the south, which you might be a bit jealous about, Cybrex Alpha.
Oh, you got Cybrex Alpha in there?
Yeah.
Oh, you lucky son of a gun. Where is it?
It's really far down to the south, down where the AI Empire was, the one that was
Yeah,
destroyed.
001. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
So where's the ring world though? I don't see it. I see.
It's just inside Cybrex Alpha.
Yeah,
So,
no, I know where the ring world is. I just don't see Cybrex Alpha. The system.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, so you see the capital system of the Caladrian Unity.
Yes. Is it the single system that has not been claimed?
Yes.
Ah,
it's
okay.
the one unclaimed system.
All right, that makes sense then. I love the fact that the game automatically resets the advisor if you force set it to another advisor if you pause it.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, the game has been paused. Let's put a new advisor back on. Let's keep cycling, I guess. Did you manage to watch the last episode of YouTube Wars, by the way?
No, this is the one thing I haven't seen. I've been really busy all day, and I've kind of been like, "Oh, I can't wait to watch it." And I've come home and I've basically checked Twitter, and then I see that Feedback's made a load of memes about it already, and so I'm like, "Oh God, something's great has happened." I know something's happened to do with FTL gaming, but that's all I know.
Yeah.
You weren't mean to him, were you, ASpec?
No, well, look, if you're a carpenter, but you you aren't given like the full carpentry tools, then everything looks like every tool is a hammer and everything looks like a nail. We're completely out of sync, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. I've got a few like mods that I typically play large Stellaris multiplayers with because they generally fix the game, but I suppose the vanilla experience is still a bit shaky at the moment for these kind of large games.
Yeah,
I mean, it's good.
The game's only been out for 2
It's
years.
kind of-
It's fine.
Well, it's certainly doing better than CK2, and that's been out for like what 10? It's been over 10, hasn't it? Or is
What
it
has?
8?
Sorry, what has been?
CK2, Crusader Kings 2.
It came out in 2011.
2012?
11.
Oh, it was
No,
11.
no,
Okay.
it was January 2012. Yeah.
Yeah, but of course you will have played it in 2011.
No, because I didn't work at Paradox during
you didn't.
production. No, I started working literally 3 days before Sword of Islam came out.
Oh, there you go. Good
We
timing.
have mastered
Yeah.
a new technology.
Oh, finally, experimental subspace navigation.
System survey complete.
Oh, Spiff, it's you.
What have I done?
Ooh, oh wow. Ooh, I got the From Beneath the Waves event. That's super rare.
Ooh. That is a good one. I quite
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
the Alien Battlecruiser.
Yeah, it's a really nice ship. I'll tell you what I got recently. You know when you kill the matriarch or whatever, the very large.
Yeah,
space
there's you get a battleship that's based on the Nomads.
Yeah, it's really useful, and you can almost kind of exploit it in multiplayer games. It's not really an exploit, but what you do is you form a federation, and when it's your turn to get the like Federation fleet, I just took the fleet, immediately moved it away from the war we were fighting. Didn't really care about them. I wasn't on the front lines anyway. I just moved the fleet away, sent it to defeat the matriarch, and that's a free battleship. And that was before anyone had researched even cruisers.
And it's a 6K battleship as well, or like 5.4 as well. It's pretty powerful. Yeah, I did a video on it. It's fairly cool.
Yes, I did watch that video. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, thanks. The other version, the other thing that you can get very early on, which is really cool, is the derelict cruiser, which is hilariously overpowered. So during recording of the YouTube Wars, during episode 1, one of the guys actually managed to pull it off. So everybody was fucking around with Corvettes, and he had a cruiser. It's crazy.
That is very impressive. That's the one thing that I miss from the YouTuber Wars. I understand like the importance of showing the best parts of the game because you have a limited amount of like time and money to spend on editing. But I just love the problem is you had to breeze over the so many different mini events that you can have in your game. But for me, that's what I enjoy the most about.
Well, it's also a case of you can, like, you're shooting so many angles of it, and you got so many hours of it. You kind of need to start cherry picking all the good stuff.
Yeah. Definitely.
So having just one small event happen versus say a war, and you only have say 2 hours of content to fill or 3 hours of content to fill episode wise, then that becomes a problem. And then you need to start editing it all together and make it work into a proper narrative. So
Yeah.
I think like at least like I don't even want to know how many hours of content were lost on the cutting room floor. Like the amount of stuff that you saw in the entire series, like everything seems to be happening really rapidly back to back. A lot of those
Yeah,
events
but
were
of course
hours in
that's not
between.
how Stellaris works. Yeah.
It's like, oh no, he's attacking with the space dragon. It's like, well, that kind of happened a whole lot later, but thanks.
Yeah, you do kind of have to move parts around for it to kind of tell an overarching narrative, really.
That's to keep it interesting. So
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun.
Incoming transmission.
What's this? Okay, research agreement. Yeah. So Nikki set up this empire, and she gave it
Yes, I was around last week when she set it up. And,
yeah, she gave it the
yeah.
decadent trait, which means that they are unhappy if they don't have slaves, and then apparently
I
slaves
know,
got
it
banned.
is.
Oh, is that why it did it?
Yes.
Oh.
Decadent empires are terrible for that, unless you
It's-
have like the barbaric despoiler trait.
I just thought they were really nice.
Yeah, something you kind of did pretty entertaining, Nikki, was that you've kind of gone for some kind of dominatrix penis style empire. I mean, it's whatever floats your boat, Nikki. But it was pretty concerning that this was the first thing you jumped to straight out of the game. Most people go for, like, I don't know, the democratic Earth playthrough, but sure, this works.
Where's the ice cream?
Don't want ice cream.
Oh, okay.
No ice cream, please.
Yeah, it's like cat's out of the house sort of situation, I guess.
Encountered that glitch where upon pressing reinforce fleet, it spawned 7 different fleets, and is now
Which one is that?
absolutely ruining my fleet menu. Oh well.
Which one's that?
So it's kind of like if you set up a fleet. I've only had this occur in multiplayer. It's quite rare, but when you set up a fleet and you kind of max out the amount of ships in a fleet, and you reinforce it, it occasionally starts randomly creating more fleets.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I'm vaguely aware of this.
Yeah, it was a bug that was around when they released 2.0, but it's for the most part been fixed, apart from this instance. But hey,
I can get Wiz on the phone if you want.
Boy,
I
are you
think this will be
flexing?
fine.
Yes, I'm flexing. Yes. No, he's on vacation. I'm not going to harass him.
Yeah, along with all the Paradox guys, it's very nice that they get such a big vacation.
Oh man, the special project has failed.
Oh.
I did get minerals out of it though. That's the derelict cruiser, or the underneath the waves cruiser.
I mean, what's the success rate on that? It's only like
yeah, let me have a look actually.
10?
Yeah, let me take a look at the script. Anomaly, ocean beneath the ice. No. I don't even see the event for it. So yeah, I just picked domination so I can get the causes belly for the vassalization, even though they're still superior to me right now. I can't actually find the event under that name in the script files for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Do you want me to try and find it?
Yeah.
I think it's under miscellaneous, isn't it?
Yeah, I use a text crawler to go through all the script files to quickly find things.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When it comes to the old events, most of them are on the wiki, and you can just control F it.
Yeah, but I mean, I go through all the literal script files, and usually the heading of the event is in there.
Yeah.
We're not in the thing mainstream. We might have an old channel.
Yeah, Beneath the Wave, Special
We
Projects,
have mastered a new technology.
page 3. Beneath the Wave.
Oh, we're full in here at the moment.
Derelict ship? No.
We've put something in the calendar.
Where is it?
Doing the next
Submerged Cruiser. That's what it's called.
Oh,
We have mastered a new
Yeah.
technology.
Alien battle cruiser lies beneath the waves. So, okay. So,
You do exclamation sessions, and it'll give you a link to it, and then you'll be able to see.
oh, it's a colony event. Okay.
oh, that's what it's under. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
Okay. So colony events, batch 4. Okay. Submerged cruiser ID colony 2005. Is AI original owner? Yes. Is homeworld? No. You need to have destroyers for the event to start. The planet needs to be continental, tropical, Gaia, or ocean. So, okay. You need to be fanatic materialist or ethic, just standard materialist.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Name, Ancient Ocean Ship.
System survey complete.
Oh, no, hold on. That's a separate variant of it. Because there's a special avenue for spiritualists as well.
We have mastered a new technology. Situation log updated.
Okay, Fanatic Spiritualists does not have technology cruisers. Okay, I think the first one is where you can get the... Interesting, hold on, what's this? So if you find the event before you get destroyers, you get a 60% progress in destroyers. Or
Ooh, not
20%.
bad.
If you have cruisers, you get 60% in cruisers. Follow up. Project complete. Okay. It's not very clear what the modifier is here in terms of... Yeah, so there's a 50% chance that completed 2006 happens, which is the first follow-up. You get a ship called the Seafallen Cruiser.
Declared war on each other.
The ship name is called Sword, and it has a modifier called Shipmaster Cruiser, and a modifier called Streamlined Ship Design, and it has its own fleet called the Seaborne Flotilla. Interesting.
Is it? I think it is able to merge with other fleets, though. which
Yeah, it
does make
is.
good.
It's the only ship in the game that uses the model as well, as far as I know. The only other place where you can see the model is in the concept art book,
Yeah.
which I happen to have, and the other one is the event 2007, which is a 30% chance of it happening, where you get a bunch of materials. You get the modifier Streamlined Ship Design. Don't know what it does.
Oh, and of course, if you fail,
Project
the ship will
failure.
just blow up and take a building with it.
Correct. Burning settlement, event structure collapse, has building, remove building. Yeah. I like how the event is tagged as "God damn it," and then you have
Yeah,
the
I counted
curses,
that with
unfortunate.
a great
Yeah,
deal
yeah,
of
yeah.
thing.
But yeah, it's one of the rarer events in the game.
I really get the feeling like I just want to declare war on another player. Oh well, I'll survive for a bit.
Well, we can do a unofficial.
Yeah, that's fine. Keep your influence.
ASpec, do you like the changes of 2.1? Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, by the way, just so you're aware, all my ships are designed to counter yours.
That's fine. My ships aren't anything special. I haven't even looked at them yet. I've just been too busy trying to fix this empire, really. It's kind of, but yes, I will actually take a look at it now because I have a bit of downtime for such a time.
Good. Okay.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Удар статьи.
I've tried to join your federation, but it hasn't let me in for some reason. Oh, well.
I'm flying solo Federation, so
Удар статьи.
Alright, I see.
yeah, the thing
Our
is
ships
still
have been upgraded.
you're currently. Whoa, hello.
We have mastered a new
Oh.
technology.
Okay. Leave Federation? No. Can
Maybe
you-
I can send you a request.
Yeah, let's try it.
No, I can't actually ask to join because for some reason you don't appear to be in a federation yet. You do have the ability to send me an invite for it.
Yeah, I definitely do. But apparently you're currently considering another offer from us.
Yeah, I accepted that, but it didn't for some reason let me in.
Oh,
So,
we're hilariously out of sync.
yeah.
Yeah, we are hilariously out of sync right now. Because nothing is working. Yeah, we need to restart. Alright, boys and girls, we're gonna quickly restart this game and then get this underway. We'll be right back. See you shortly.
Oh my. I can't even disband ships. Oh, nothing is working.
Xenomongrels
Can't-
have declared war on each other.
Alright, I return. Okay, hold on, give me a second here. I quickly need to jump back into Spiff's channel. Alright, Spiff, I got good news and I got bad news.
Right, hit me up with both then.
Alright, bad news is I've been set back by like a couple of years because of the desync.
No problem. I can rent you my fleet to vassalize that empire if you want.
So the good news is, however, is that the special project was successful and I now have a cool cruiser.
Okay, maybe you don't need my fleet.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Oh, have you desynced again?
No, the drums of war.
Oh no! This bad time's ahead.
Yeah, it's nowhere near me though, so who cares?
The drums of war.
Alright, where is this? Where is the drums of war? Is it... No, it's not the freebooters, is it? The Eurovagers? Who was it? I can't remember. Who is it?
Was it the Ye Kahan Ravagers?
It was the Ravagers. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
so
They're to our north.
yeah, they're not that. Yeah, we should be fine.
Alien Federation formed.
Oh, okay.
Under no construction complete.
Ecological adaptation. Tell me more.
So much for 2050.
Right. Okay.
Udar Stativ.
Let's try this one more time, shall we?
Oh, yes, the Federation. Let's do this. Right. Nothing's changed.
Are you serious?
Yep. I click accept and nothing happens.
The fuck?
Oh well. Oh well. Don't worry, guys. It's only early access.
Yeah, exactly, right? The stupid thing is, I can't send you any offers because apparently you're currently considering other offers.
Yes, I'm currently considering your existing offer, which I can't. Can I decline it? No, I can't even do that.
It's just open? It doesn't do anything? Oh, that's funny. Ugh. I like some of these tile blockers as well. It's like a tile blocker, active volcano. It's like,
Just
all
build
right,
around
let's just steamroll it down, boys. Just get the shovels out.
Oh yes, we've researched volcano moving technology.
It's
flat pack volcanoes.
it's
they're
breaking my
more
immersion, damn it. Where the fuck did all my destroyers go? Why the fuck? What? What? Why do all my corvettes have no armor on them? Oh, right, because I stripped it off of them. Right. Okay. All right, it's fixed now. I was being blind. Colonial viceroys. Yes. Oh, the invite to the 1000% Nikki to join the alliance was declined.
Oh yes, it appears to have been auto-declined.
Yeah, I don't know. So you don't have the diplomacy tree, do you?
No.
Or at least the first option.
No, but even then, I should be able to join a federation.
What traits are you again?
I am spiritualist, militarist, and egalitarian. So nothing.
Yeah, that shouldn't cause any problems.
Yeah.
I would say it is because their technology is weak.
Oh, well, let's just say it's Nikki's fault for creating such
Yes,
an
I'm gonna blame Nikki as well. That's
unincorporated
the best approach here. What I do have, however, is a wormhole to the Holy Djibouti League. And I can... Alright, yeah, of course, I can declare a rivalry with them. Considering I'm in a pact with you, defensive pact, I think I can invite you in the wars.
Yes, if you invite me into the war, I'll join it. No problem.
Yeah, let's do that then. Can you start moving your fleet to Skorom, and I'll start moving mine to Hizar.
The station over at Irim, by the way, is nothing special.
Yeah, but it does have an FTL jammer, so that's going to cause problems.
Yes, but we should be able to grab it, no problem. It was like 1k when I last saw it, so it should be fine.
Do you know what their fleet looks like? What kind of ships they have?
Last time I saw it, they had one 6K, one 2K, and and another 2K.
Yeah, I know.
And they,
It's not so much that. It's the
yeah, at the
defenses.
moment they're equivalent to me, but honestly, I don't know. If I had to hazard a guess, I would say about 10K.
Yeah, but like, do they have shields? Do they have armor? Are they using lasers? Are they using kinetic weapons? These sort
Um,
of details.
they were
Like,
using. I'm pretty sure they were using lasers. I
so
honestly didn't check.
lasers. Okay, so lasers are good versus armor. Okay. Also, I don't think Bubbles is gonna survive this.
Bubbles better survive this.
You okay there? You okay there?
Yes,
You good? Okay.
my trousers were just stuck to me.
Oh, I see.
Because, you know, thick.
We have mastered a new technology.
Top blockers, good. Yeah, I'm just quickly building a starbase in Skorom, and I'm putting a listening post on it so we can take a look.
Okay, good idea.
Wow. Now that we know how long it's going to take for fleets to get where they need to go, I get kind of depressed.
Yeah, it is. It is really devastating when you kind of like try and move a long distance. It's like, oh yes, that's going to be 200 days.
Yeah, 247 days to be specific.
Oh, almost got it there.
Yeah.
What I hate is when you move a fleet all the way up to the front line and then you just research like the next set of armor or
Yeah,
something.
that's why you need to. If you build a outpost with one shipyard at your border,
Yeah.
that's the best way to
Yeah.
deal with that sort of situation. That's why you should always attack a station, or at least a station system, so that you can use it as a place to repair your armor. All right, time to make some claims. All right, claims made. Good. Oh, your fleet's 10K. Are
Yeah.
they inferior to you?
No, they are equivalent.
Okay. Okay, let's rush for a rim then,
Yeah.
and then
I
we'll
think if we can grab it and they should move their fleet in soon after. But if we hold it, it should be. Oh my god, I didn't realize the kind of like the pathway that is the only way we can get to them.
yes.
I thought it was connected up with like Bagol or something, but that's
No,
interesting.
it's the only way to get into there.
Construction complete.
I was actually really happy that the Bagol was basically a giant dead end. That
Yeah, it is
that
nice when
constellation
you do
doesn't
that.
go anywhere. Yeah. ASpec is a good idea to have a mixed weapons on ship types like plasma throwers, coil guns, and missile launchers. It depends on the defensive measures of the enemy ships. If they have good defensive
should probably
measures
have a
against all of
battleship,
them, then
actually.
you should use them. You have battleships?
Yeah, of course I got battleships.
so
Everyone's got battleships
I am
apart from you,
so
ASpec.
far ahead, so far behind. The only thing I got going for me is I have every single what's it called? Artisan troop building.
Oh, very good.
It's only the best building in the game.
System survey complete.
Oh, you have tier 4 weapons and Ripper autocannons. Why do you only have tier 2 shields and tier 2 armor, though?
Look, it's been an interesting research ride.
Yeah, because I have tier
Right.
3 of all of those, so I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Yeah, I honestly haven't encountered tier 3 shields yet. I just haven't been given the option yet. But
Well, you gonna accept?
yeah, I will. Oh, you've called in quite a few people actually.
If I can, yeah. It doesn't show that you're accepted, by the way.
For me, it does. It says that I voted yes.
Interesting. Oh, well, Peacock has now voted yes. Just waiting for the Nano Republic, I guess. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't show your. Hold on, let me reset
Is
this.
it only me? It's a bit of a shame if it
Tile
is.
blocker cleared. We have mastered a new technology.
All right, try now.
Incoming
Oh, there we go.
transmission.
That worked. Right, let's rush that fleet up.
I'm not at war.
It says you're in the war.
I'm not. Oh, we're desynced.
you just called me into a war.
No, you and I are playing two very different games right now because I'm not in this war and clearly you are.
Yeah.
You're playing it. I think you've been playing a very different game for quite some time.
Yeah.
Is my fleet at least sitting at the border?
Yeah, it's at the border, and you are in this war with me. It's just, of course, you're AI and not AI at the same time.
Xenomongrels have declared war on each other.
All right, then I suggest we call it a night then.
Yeah, I think we might have to.
All right.
I'll have to send you guys a few mods that should try and solve this issue.
Yeah, please do.
It is a shame.
Just pop it into the various channels.
Yeah, I'll drop it into the mods one for them.
Cheers. All right, I'm gonna quickly pop into the Stellaris chat. Thanks for joining today, bud.
No problem. Yeah, I'll drop into the last chat as well. It's always fun.
Hello, kids.
If only I had
It's
7,000.
Wait, ASpec was just saying that he suggested they call it a night.
It's completely out of sync right now. Completely out of sync. I think we're all playing different games right now.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
60 chess was you guys are only playing 2D. So
Yeah, it's definitely. Basically, Swift and I wanted to go and do some warring and then invited to a war. And he said yes, and he was clearly in a war. And I said yes, but I'm clearly not in a war. So, I don't know what the fuck happened there. But whatever it is, we're not in sync anymore.
Yeah, there's also the Marauders weekend in my game and others, but some people don't see the con.
Yeah,
yeah,
they popped in my game, but they haven't done anything yet. And normally they spread like wildfire. So, because they have a default. Do they have a? No, they don't have a default. No, they do have a Total War CB by default. So.
I don't know what you're talking about because clearly I've been playing this entire time. So.
Woman, get back in the kitchen.
Sure, Nikki. You keep telling yourself that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Nikki knows she out of sync last week.
Yeah, she didn't play. She played single player the entire time.
Exactly.
All right, boys and girls. I recommend that we wrap up today because we're not stable anymore.
Yep. I'm cool with that.
Oh,
Yeah,
hold on. Space Garden just gave me one food. I don't know whether or not that's in sync. So, Laika, I think the user's name is called.
The food.
Yeah,
It's delicious.
I'll take the one pity food. For next time, please have the stability mods on, and also food is indicated by bananas, not apples mod, please.
Wait, what?
Alright.
Wait, you never heard of that mod? It's where the indicator for food is a change from an apple into a banana.
I'll make sure Cobra puts that in the next session's descriptor. I put that in the calendar as well, so already.
Yeah, I'll get the mods out for you guys. I'll find them now for you.
This has happened to me before. Me and my game are playing a game, and basically the contingency in system spawned in 2 separate systems, but we were kind of on the same timeline, so I
So
see this happen.
you got dual contingencies?
Yeah, we had 2 contingency ghost hubs, so like it was actually it was a glitched out thing I see. Basically, his fleet was following mine, even though it was attacking the ghost signal, because there was 2 separate ghost signals. Because it got
makes no sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But...
Yeah, that's Stellaris for you.
Wiz, if you're watching this, your game's fucking broken. Fix it.
Wow.
Yeah. It's broken, but it does
Harsh
provide a
words
nice
from-
income. So thank you.
Yeah, there was 2 separate ghost signal hubs. It was so glitched.
Also, engine team, if you're watching this, your network code's fucked. So do something about it.
Just a little bit.
So part of the game was on the same timeline, but part of the game was not on the same timeline. It was the worst thing I've ever seen.
That's esports ready. Esports ready.
Esports ready. All right, boys and girls. Thank you so much for coming out tonight and enjoy. I got my shit recorded, so it's all good. In the meantime, I got excuse me. I got 3 submerged cruisers and 1 blown up building, so that was great.
Nice.
Wow, that's lucky.
Yeah.
You almost have as lucky starts as Leica does.
Yeah.
Or is Nikki? Best play.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all. I'm gonna go and hit the sack, and thank you all for coming out.
All right.
Are we scheduling to do anything tomorrow, Nikki?
Nothing tomorrow because we have plans tomorrow. But on the next session, it's planned for next Saturday, and it's in the calendar.
Okay.
Only if you're available, though.
Yeah. Next Saturday. Hold on, let me have a look here. What day is that?
The first.
Jesus, that crackly.
Jesus, Sarah Duck.
I won't be here next Saturday because I'll be in the television truck.
But it's there anyway.
Yeah. For girl. If you want to continue playing, next Saturday is available. And if not, well, thanks for coming anyway. For all those people that are still watching,
That went well.
for everybody's that's
Perfect.
make sure you join the Discord.
We made more progress than last week.
I wouldn't say that for me though.
Hell, I managed to get in. I'm
2 mods in the Ministry of Love chat feed.